Hello, hello. Wait, no longer greatness has arrived. Welcome to the Trophy Room pre-show. As everybody trickles on in here, we're gonna guess the game as I finish up the notes.
So everyone who's here, just so you guys know, Joe did not want to hear what I had to say, so he just cut me off by starting the intro.
1,000,000%. He does it every week too, and nobody knows.
I literally mid-sentence.
It's migraine. It's migraine, Joe. Migraine Joe's not thinking.
And it was such like a good piece of advice. I could just tell. And Joe's like, nope, not today.
You keep your advice.
What was it? What was the advice?
No, I don't think we need to put it on content. We can't.
That's fair. Hey, by the way, guys, just so you know, we can't. I don't think we could do it a lot, but with the technology that we have, if we say clip it, Streamlabs will then make a bookmark it, and then she could be like, PlayStation clip that.
You've just said it 3 times, so we have 3 clips now.
Exactly.
Seconds apart from each other.
Reach our quota.
So now you know.
Oh my god. All right, I saw a Genie put Prince of Persia 1 for PS2, so let's go for it.
I like it.
In case anyone doesn't know, because I saw a comment on our YouTube video last week or 2 weeks ago that they tuned in to the YouTube version and they were like, I don't know what Guess the Game. I don't know what this is. So Guess the Game is just a game that where we get screenshots, so we get hints at little categories. If we get a wrong guess, we just try to guess what the game is. We're pretty good.
Yeah,
we're pretty good at this.
There's some obscure stuff in there that we need help with, but for the most part, between us and the audience. That
are you
foot.
gonna
show me that foot? Show me that foot. Zoom in on it.
Where do you see a foot?
Top right corner. This is a little. To the
Those
left.
are rocks.
No, right there.
Oh,
Assassin's Creed Origins.
If this is it, you're fucking diabolical.
Oh, I liked it though.
So,
Jins.
I liked it though. That was good.
That honestly, same setting. It counts. What is it?
So this is a this gen PS5.
Dude, what's that blue in there?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's.
I think it's just a shadow. Oh,
could this be Indiana Jones?
I think those are more ruinous, but we can try it.
Sure.
I swear to God, I've been there in Origins.
What was it called? Great Circle?
They stole foot assets from Origins. Oh, not Origins.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is this the Witness?
Talos Principle?
Talos Principle, yeah.
Okay.
I never played it, but
I haven't either. I think I'm too dumb. Yeah. Talos Principle 2. I've heard they're incredible.
Are these puzzle games like Portal-ish? Or?
I think that one does, but I'm not confident enough in that.
Can I tell you?
I was so confident with my Origins.
I loved it though. I loved that guess.
I was ready to rock and roll, baby.
Can I just really quickly? Mike and I in our last cooped up podcast recording, we went over like indie movies based on indie games, because there was Markiplier just produced one that what's the word I'm looking for? Had its opening weekend this past weekend with Iron Lung, which is like a short indie game from a long time ago. And we're going through the list. Did you guys know that there is a Portal movie being adapted by J.J. Abrams?
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
No?
That was on the list. J.J. Abrams is making a Portal movie at some point.
Let's go, JJ.
I was proud of myself, though, because I'm replaying Cyberpunk. And after this replay, I've actually played Portal. But the first time I played it, I hadn't played Portal yet. So I was hunting down the Delamain cabs, and one of the cabs is Gladys's voice and does the whole like Gladys spiel. And I was like, oh!
GLaDOS is incredible. What a great character.
Iconic. What an iconic voice. Just in general.
All right, yellow outline for like an item or something. It looks older. I don't know. I say we skip.
Okay.
Is this a Vanquish?
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Oh, 360. Only 360.
Oh.
Lost Planet. If it's
They had
Lost
cars in Lost Planet?
Never even heard of that.
Whoa. Whoa.
Thank you.
Okay, I think I would have gotten it from that screen.
Thank you. Yep, your boy.
What?
Nice.
Your boy's pretty good at this guessing game when he wants to try.
Obviously, we're PlayStation focused. We love all video games, and it's not in the main show, so I'm going to ask it here as we guess the game. What do you want to see out of the Nintendo Direct tomorrow morning? It's a third party. It's a partner showcase, but that means nothing with Nintendo. So, are we going to get more Resident Evil? Probably.
Dude. All right, can I say it? I'm so officially fucking in. I might buy the amiibo.
For Resident Evil?
Yep, I'm locked in. I'm now. We've entered hype. We're a month in. It's real here now. And because of that, I've been watching. My feed, because I've been looking up Resident Evil stuff, is now just Ada Wong compilations. God bless. What a woman! Whoever crafted those polygons. Woo.
I mean, Stefano says Dustbloods.
Oh, Dustbloods.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Good point.
I could overreact to this Nintendo. I think so.
The only thing I ever want from Nintendo is another Animal Crossing, but we literally just got a free expansion, so we're not going to get a new game. Unless they're like, oh, let's get everybody back in with this expansion and then announce a new game for like a year or 2 years from now so that everyone's hooked again and then get back in. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Have you gotten, Kaylin, Little Light, Donkey Kong Bonanza?
Nope.
She would love the little Rosalina.
Wait, what did you just guess?
Spider-Man 2.
Oh, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. I'm telling you. There's too many Spider-Man games.
Wow.
I'm mad at this game, not you. Like, that was a great catch. I was like, all right, it's Spider-Man 1.
Spider-Man games.
Holy
Nope.
crap.
Oh my goodness gracious. All right, we'll do 2 more. Joseph's gotta wake up early in the morning tomorrow.
Well, I'm giving you time to get the Blue Sky post up.
Oh, the Blue Sky post, it's up.
Oh,
okay.
Is this a Telltale game?
Ooh, it could be.
Maybe like Tales of the Borderlands, Tales from the Borderlands, something like that.
Could be.
That's a good pull.
Also, hear me out.
Okay.
Does this look like the end of Dispatch on the roof?
Oh shit, yeah, it does.
Okay, let's do.
I like both.
Yeah, let's do Dispatch. You've made a compelling argument.
I only say that because Light mentioned the Telltale. Now I can't unsee it, and now it's not even in the system.
It's not even.
So then
I
let's
think
go
it's
Tales of
Disney Fair
Borderlands.
Adventure, actually.
Yeah? All right, let's go for it.
It's what?
Let's go Disney's Chicken Little. Ace in Action.
Okay, actually, that game low-key slaps.
Hell yeah. I love
As
that.
the youths say.
I love that.
Definitely not a Telltale game.
So again, it's a specific drive.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah. My man.
Nice. Which is also an indie game, by the way, published by Kepler, who also published Claire Obscure. So stop saying Claire is an indie game. Just saying.
Oh, shit. Shots fired.
Shots fired. I'm just tired. I'm tired of everything. Let's shut it down.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's dude, I'm bad.
Ooh.
This looks like a side scrollery.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. What's a Castlevania like? That's
I
was just gonna say Castlevania, so I don't know.
I have a guess, but Joe, do you have a name?
It's escaping me because of my headache.
So Ken in chat is what I was thinking.
What's that?
Blasphemous.
Yeah, Blasphemous 1 or 2. There you go.
Blasphemous.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yep.
so it's 2.
Nice. Good job, everybody. Good job. Good job.
Nice. Nailed
We're
it.
going there.
Great video game. Really good video game.
One more, and then we shall start the show.
But Joe, there's
One
two.
game
There's two
more.
left.
I know
Yeah.
there's 2 left. I know
No,
there's
you
2
can't.
left.
Joe.
right,
What if
fine,
I
let's
promise
do it.
I'll talk less during the show?
No.
Nobody wants that.
Exactly.
I do, so I can do these two.
All right, go. What's this?
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I'm gonna say Avowed.
I heard Bonanza first.
I've literally never played a Donkey Kong game. I
I could tell you
don't think
visual.
anything.
Not it.
I don't see it in here, so
Damn it.
we'll go Avowed then. That was the next guess I heard. Nope.
Dang. 73. Is this Days Gone? Is that like a?
No.
I don't think so.
What was that game that you really loved, Joe? I know. Real great hint. It was PAX East. It was we covered it on the show. It was like a mech game, a multiplayer mech thing. It's like orange and black are the themes of the it's never coming to me.
No.
Shit. But it's definitely not that. PS4, PS5.
Okay, so this is
Shooting
definitely
folks. Is this another
Shooting
sniper game?
Nancy. Ooh, that's a good pull.
We had sniper last week though.
Let's do Sniper Elite.
Oh, I think last week was Elite. Let's do Ghost Warrior. Damn.
Is it
All right,
Call
so-
of Duty?
Is this a Vanguard?
Oh,
No.
that's a good
No,
pull.
but this is too.
But no, you're shooting Nazis. You're shooting Nazis.
But also, go to that one with the soldier. His helmet looks like
Yeah.
old-timey, right?
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a Nancy.
Holy shit. Hey,
Wait,
we're
that-
champion of the 6 screens.
Oh,
That is
yes.
a perfect example of teamwork right there.
All right.
I didn't think they would like Vanguard would have those style of like military vehicles. Is it not like historical Vanguard or no?
No, it's historical.
It is. So
Yeah, you get to command your troops around it, which was like the supposedly different thing. Dave the Diver.
I don't think it's Dave.
Damn it.
Similar-ish art style, though. What's that say?
Right? Take a little pixel little fellas running around. Oh. Okay, Metacritic.
Crazy Taxi. Oh, never mind.
N64. F-Zero?
Oh, Kyle Stevenson.
I don't know which one it is.
Zero X.
Just do the first one. Oh, don't do the first one.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. All right, everybody. You guys ready to record a podcast?
I
Ready.
guess so.
All right, Kyle. You ready to be the host tonight?
No. Oh, wait, no longer. Greatness has arrived. Kyle is introing this episode. And welcome to episode, is that number updated? 464 of the Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast. I'm your host this week, Kyle, aka Mr. KSF. And alongside me, one of the greatest co-hosts of all time, Mr. Badbit, Joseph Moran, and Lightweight Gaming herself, Light. This week, we're chatting about Kratos shilling for ball trimmers. GTA 6 is going to launch with a physical version after all. Outer Worlds 2 might be the last one. Some insight to the next-gen console plans. Our biggest Flash News segment in the history of the show, and so much more. And if you're watching on YouTube, consider hitting that like, share, and subscribe button while you're here.
I just my flabbers have been gassed. I just need you to rewind a second. I'm sorry. What?
What are you talking about?
Kratos is doing what now?
Yeah, he's shilling for ball trimmers.
Okay. You can't do that.
It will make sense when we get to the story.
Can't wait for
It'll
that
make sense.
context.
Joe, how you doing?
I have a huge migraine, so you're reading all this stuff today.
I am.
I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic.
You're not dyslexic.
Maybe with a migraine, you'll be normal-lexic.
Oh
Hey.
my God! What if that's the cure?
I can read.
Right? I ain't stuttering all the time, boss. I'm doing great, dude. I'm having an allergic reaction to some medicine I was prescribed by a doctor, and so that is why you're reading the news, not I, because I got a huge headache.
Let's
You
tell
nailed it.
Thank you. Let's tell everyone the truth, though. You shot up drugs today with the needle.
He did.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I to let people know, it
was heroin.
Just throw it right out there.
Okay, listen. We're not even recording a podcast. I'm on a cardboard box right now.
Did he participate in Dare, Joe? Come on now.
Yeah.
And I thought it was real cool. Remember they put the goggles on you? Like, this is what it's like if you're drunk. I'm like, I'm going to be drunk 24/7. This is fun.
It is not.
I don't know. That's what the cop said. So, yeah, no, I've been having a bum knee for a few months now. And so my doctor gave me a cortisone shot in my knee. And I suffered, I wouldn't say severe, but like a reaction to it where I'm feeling rather, bad. I got a huge migraine. I get hot flashes.
So menopause. You're going through menopause.
Pretty much. Shortness of breath. I thought I was dying at 9 a.m. And now I'm here. I'm here doing a pod. It's great.
True love right there.
Yeah.
The lightweight gaming, lightweight gamer, not gaming. You're not gaming at all. You're the gamer of lightweight gaming. Lightweight, how are you? How you doing, Tegan?
I'm great. I found out that my child is a klepto. The 4-year-old. We've got a druggie on the show. The parent of a thief. My daughter stole a bunch of stuff from school today, including a giant bottle of paint.
What color is the paint?
Orange, bright orange.
Nice.
Giant bottle that barely fit in her backpack, along with a bottle of glue and scissors and some toys. So that's going to be a fun conversation with her teachers tomorrow.
She had a project to do.
She did. She really did.
When we hang out in a few weeks in person, I'm going to give Lil Light a box of little candy cigarettes because she just always sounds like such a little badass.
She would love them too.
Yeah. You're like, isn't this cool? That's all I'll tell her.
I didn't realize that they made those specifically. Like if you blow on them, a puff of like sugar dust comes out. That's insane.
Dude, I loved those when I was a kid. I was like, I can't wait to smoke and drink.
I thought they tasted so horrible.
They're awful.
They were so bad.
And I would like flick them too. Like,
well, get this, because I think it's the same thing that the Fun Dip stick is made out of. Mm-hmm. Like it's the same kind of candy. Mm-hmm. My sister's favorite part about Fun Dip, if you ever had it, is the stick. Oh. I'm like, you are nuts.
No, that's just a shuffling device to get the good part into your mouth.
Thank you, Tegan. That's what I said. Crazy. There's some crazy takes in this household. It's driving me nuts. But you know what's not driving me nuts? Man, I'm stumbling over the...
You're nailing it. You're doing way better than I do.
Great job.
Your support to us on Patreon. So, of course, before we get to the news, let's thank our patrons for the month of February.
September,
right? Says. I know it says September. It threw me off. And then I realized Joe doesn't usually say that. But again, I'm like Ron Burgundy. You put something in front of me, I'm going to say it.
I can't type, so don't read as I'm typing.
Shout out to Solo, staying carbonite free since 1983. Our premium members, Todd Burwitz, Caleb Cook, and Toxic. Of course, K-Rock's Kiddo Cullen. Our platinum members, JC, Jedi Master Ren, Cowboy Danger D, Jonas Young, The Green Gorilla Gamer, Chaotic Monkey, Ryuku Kill 90, Stephen Flesh, Strubles and Bits, Aaron, Bertos Maximus, Tommy, Chris, Hybrid 748, Matt Valdez, Silcanet, Dasame, Mitchell Grambling, Mike Thomas, Gregory Holmes, Manix Vizia, and our gold members, Jesse Garcia, JB the Purple Monkey, Hide Indoors, Katie, Casey, Kevin Mitchell, Kevin Diaz, Marcus O'Neill, Red Arrow, Ageless Hermit, Androzosaur, Astronaut Jr., Winter Gamer, Stingray X, Robbie Bobby Miller, Brenton Zachary, Final Fan XZ, Hambone, JD Dillinger, Stone Cold ET, Tino Six Speed, Nicholas Johnson, Sean McKenzie, Rick Arrington, Matthew King, Duh Overlord, Dewani Raksha, Drellish, Rick Davis, Steph Mildinner, Samuel Nestling, Maximum Cartage, Michael Hassett, Drug Prowlin' Wolf, Battered Haddock, Arlie Upper 90, Bonnie Barefoot, and Suddy, aka Mr. Badbits backpack.
That's right.
Mr.
Was he in the
Bad
backpack
Pit's
this
armpit.
week? Yeah.
No, dude, he's still, listen, man, he's still doing these scout meetings. He's like, oh, and then he's got his daughter's thing. I'm like, dude, I bet there's a point in, I guess, like being a dad or a mom, being a parent is like, man, only 5 more years and then I don't have to go to these dumb things. They get to just hate me and, smoke weed in my garage, And sure, the kid's 7. He can be starting young, but it's like, oh God, this is too much. Kyle, I was trying to find.
Hold on. If you would like for Joe to also roast you as a Patreon member, consider supporting us at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room.
Right.
We love doing it. Your support helps the show run. It helped Joe get a new PC because his PC was dying. It's going to help us get to PAX East and SGF and all the fun things. So your support means the world. Seriously. And really quickly before Joe continues, shout out to our YouTube members, Nisa Hauer, Laura Liston, The Kush Completionist, Mr. Light, Freight Conductor, Shrubbles of Bits, and Tommy. Get a trophy next to your name, become green in chat, and support us doing it live every single week.
Ooh wee, ooh wee. Let me tell you, I was trying to be a good co-host. I was like, where's these channel members on YouTube?
Yeah, you don't know.
I can't see them. I don't have access. I can never help. I just have to sit back and relax.
Yeah.
I don't even know how Kyle has access. I'll be honest. That's a lot.
Did you forget that you gave me access to the trophy room Google? Assumed. It's just saved in my Google Chrome.
Oh, yes.
I can see your watch history, which, hello.
How to shoot heroin.
For beginners.
How to heat spoon. I keep burning my fingers.
Drug withdrawal for dummies.
Exactly. Listen, gang, it's finally time to square up the news.
First bit of news comes to us from Zach Swizen over at Kotaku, and Zach writes, next-gen Xbox is on track for 2027 launch, says AMD CEO. Advanced Micro Devices, AMD. This is the first time I learned what AMD stands for.
I didn't know what
Same.
The AMD CEO, Lisa Su, shared some interesting information about 2 upcoming video game devices, Valve's Steam Machine and Xbox's next-gen console, both of which are accompanied or powered by her company's chips. As reported by GamesBeat on February 3rd, Su shared some new info about when to expect Valve's upcoming console-like PC gaming box, the Steam Machine, and further teased a possible launch window for Microsoft's previously confirmed to be in development next-generation Xbox. Quote, from a product standpoint, Valve is on track to begin shipping its AMD-powered Steam Machine early this year, claimed Su in prepared remarks ahead of a financial call, and development of Microsoft's next-gen Xbox featuring an AMD semi-custom system on chip is progressing well to support a launch in 2027. This isn't a confirmation that the next Xbox will launch in 2027, but Su did point out that both the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S will be entering their 7th year on the market at that point, and that's a good time for a refresh. Valve's Steam Machine has a confirmed release date of 2026, but nothing any more specific. Valve says the Steam hardware family will expand in early 2026, but didn't specify if that was all 3 recently announced devices, just one, or some other combo, like the VR headset and new controller. Su's comments seem to indicate that Valve could start selling and shipping Steam machines to customers within the next few months. Meanwhile, we've known for some time that Microsoft is trying to get the next Xbox out around 2027 or possibly 2028. Microsoft execs have also teased that the next-gen Xbox will be, quote, a very premium, very high-end device. So it doesn't sound cheap.
All right. And
I was going to go into my Trump voice, but I can't do it. Very premium, very high end. I can't do it.
You're like, oh well.
No, go for it. Go for it.
No,
yeah,
because I realized
think
it's kind of racist.
Me and Light were thinking the same thing.
I was gonna say, I apologize. I don't mean this to sound racist. If it does, you sounded like Indian Trump.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's fair. Sure.
Fair enough. I was thinking the same thing. Like, you should have let me jump on that grenade.
I'm sorry. I caught it before I said it. Okay.
It's fair enough. This comes from Shinobi. This is actually breaking news as we're going live. Valve still hopes to ship the Steam machine in the first half of 2026, but needs more time to nail down a price and launch dates. They're quoted by saying, the limited availability and growing prices of these critical components mean we must revisit our exact shipping schedule and pricing, especially around the Steam machine and Steam frame. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I saw this news. I was kind of shocked they were already talking about it so early because, I don't know, one would think like we're all still probably sheepish about component prices and what things are going to look like, what the market's going to look like in a year or two. But as a PlayStation perspective, AMD and PlayStation have been working with each other. Mark Cerny and one of their head architects, I think just a few months ago, talked about PlayStation's growing relationship with AMD for the next generation PlayStation, but nothing here for AMD suggesting that like the PlayStation launches soon. So I put this in here thinking, guys, are we thinking a little bit of a conversation last week that PlayStation 6 is more 2028, 2029? I don't know. Like, what do you think?
Yes. I thought that before. That hasn't changed.
Yeah. I mean, Kyle, does that sound like this is a 2028 thing to you as well?
1,000,000%. My thoughts have not changed at all.
Yeah.
From it. So, and again, that's fine. We could wait.
100%. Honestly, and then like we're getting rumors. I don't know if this is a flash news or not, but like of the next PlayStation, it's like it doesn't have buttons. You kind of just feel for the buttons. It's like PlayStation. I love you guys.
I don't know if I'm taking a not so hot take on that. I don't know if that's going to be their actual controller or if that's going to be an accessibility controller. I think that's a beautiful accessibility controller, and I think that's what it could be. And a lot of people are jumping on this haterade real quick, but from an ex-sped teacher point of view, I could think of a couple students who had some physical disabilities who having a controller where you can map exactly where the button is on the controller is an amazing feature.
Yeah. What say you, Kyle? Do you think this is a next-gen controller, or this is just like a prototype we'll never see, or this could be something that is more accessible?
It would be cool if there was an accessibility thing. I think this might just be a prototype we'll never see.
Fair enough.
Similar to like I don't even remember if they were real so long ago, like the Batwing controller.
Oh,
or like the orb. I'm sure they were all fake. I'm pretty sure they were all fake. But still, like there's so many.
It's all a money laundering scheme.
Didn't they also like put a trademark out for a dockable console not that like years ago?
Yeah.
Like Shuhei was taking pictures of a Nintendo Switch at an event, right? Like he was. They do this stuff all the time, so who knows?
Yeah, I don't see a controller like this being the future, nor is it the one that I would particularly want. But yeah, if it's something accessible, that's awesome. Because you're right. Like I know one of my friends, four of his fingers don't work, right? So like that would be really great for him. So like, I think that's an excellent way of going about it. But to me, it's like, where do we even go from the DualSense? Because to me, the DualSense is just perfect. I love it so very much. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just a little bit of like, news from last week coming onto this week and all that stuff. That said, Kyle Stevenson, what's the next story here?
Hey, have you heard Aloy is a sponsor of HelloFresh? She's the new face of the whole company.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, yeah.
And you'll hear all about it because Sony wants to use Gen AI to feed your fake podcasts voiced by PlayStation characters. This is Grant Taylor Hill over at Insider Gaming, and Grant writes, have you ever sat there and wondered how cool it would be to listen to a fake podcast presented by God of War's Kratos or Ellie from The Last of Us? No? Well, you're probably not alone. But for some reason, Sony thinks that's exactly what people want, as a recently discovered patent reveals that the tech titan plans to use generative AI to facilitate such a concept. In an uncovered filing, the LLM-based generative podcast for gamers proposal was unearthed, and it would use generative AI to create personalized podcasts voiced by some of PlayStation's most iconic characters. Who wants to listen to an AI-delivered podcast? Sony's latest patent publication aims to use a gamer's personal profile to piece together an AI-driven podcast feed hosted by their favorite first-party characters. That means you could have Ghost of Tsushima's Jin Sakai's dulcet tones in your ear, molded by AI, giving you the lowdown on gaming news that might interest you. The background of the patent, submitted in 2024, but only just published on the WIPO platform, explains. As recognized herein, video game platforms currently lack the ability to provide unique and targeted content to gamers to update the gamers about things that are happening on the platform.
First of all, wait, let me stop you right there, quote. You? What do you mean? You don't think I'm doing a good job? You, I'm going to go back to stealing your CEO's mail every week. We can go back to that bit.
There are currently no adequate solutions to the foregoing computer-related technological problem. The lengthy summary of the proposed patent goes on to detail using an LLM, a large language model, to identify data associated with your PlayStation profile and then generate a podcast of news related to that data. It would then be reeled off by a video game character of a game played by the video game player. This could then be paired with video footage, trailers, screenshots, and other media. But it would get pretty personal. The filing revealed how, quote, the audio may include a joke at the video game player's expense, end quote, which means you could be roasted by a generative AI podcast voiced by your favorite characters, because that's what we, as gamers, want. The patenting filing came with images that showed us how this would fit on your PlayStation dashboard.
Okay, gang. All right, I got this up here. Let me.
I want to scream so badly.
It sucks so bad, man. It's like, dude, again, like AI for curing cancer. Can we do that? Dude, we just saw a guy in Spain do it. But we're gonna waste it on Kratos to talk shit to me about.
Can you scroll down a little bit?
Yeah.
For audio listeners, there's a crudely drawn image of two characters sitting at a desk, clearly made in like Microsoft Paint, at least the desk part. And one of them is saying, in other news, there's a software update for Gen X, so update now. And the other one goes, also try a spin move on the boss next time.
Can I just tell you, if I had been struggling, let's just say this is when I'm playing Bloodborne. If I'm playing Bloodborne and I can't beat that stupid blood-starved beast.
Yep.
And I quit out of the game to take a break. Mm-hmm. And they go, also try a spin move on the boss next time. I'm going to fucking crash out. I'm going to crash out. What do you mean? What do you mean? You know they're trying that? Stupid AI? What do you mean? I'd lose it.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
What? Technology is supposed to fill a need, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Even if we don't know we have that need. What need is this fulfilling? You got the blog. You've got YouTubers. Yep. You've got content creators. You've got podcasters. You've got your own freaking shows and showcases you do. Why do you need this?
This feels like Sony is doing the Big Daddy move of putting newspaper over like spilled milk on the ground. Mm-hmm. They're trying to solve a problem with a problem down the road, and without fixing what really needs to be fixed, and its discoverability on the PlayStation Network.
Right.
And realizing that the blog is not telling people news in the way that they've wanted it to be. And they need to talk to us more, but humans need to talk to us more. I don't want to hear Ellie tell me about how I'm doing in MLB The Show. I don't want that.
Yeah, I mean, try.
Can you imagine Ellie popping in when you're playing PGA?
No.
Exactly. Like joke writes itself.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You go onto the PlayStation Store right now. The amount of like, and I hate using this word, but it's fitting here. AI slop that's like there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's everywhere. So it's like, how about you stop with this? Like you're totally right. AI supposed to fulfill a need. There is nothing needed here. Like no one's searching for this. No one's saying, you know, genuinely, no disrespect to the official PlayStation podcast, but like, how many people are tuning into that one, going, "This is my favorite podcast ever"? You're not. You're absolutely not.
Sweden sure as hell isn't.
Right? Exactly. And so, like, for me, it's like, how about you just make games, man? Like
This
this.
feels like this
Go
feels
for it.
like big AI. They know that they're collapsing and they know their bubble's gonna burst soon. So they're like paying big companies to be like, find a way to integrate us. And
Yeah.
PlayStation's like, we need your money. So how can we integrate this? And they're like, yeah, let's have Kratos sell ball trimmers.
100%. And I think it goes a little bit beyond that too, of just like, well, it's just to tell your shareholders you're thinking of stuff with AI, right? We saw like the whole industry collapse for a day because what Google Genie created a shitty version of Dark Souls like for 60 seconds, and then it deleted itself, and then they're like, this is the future, isn't this, you don't even need game, it's like stupid shit. Like it's just business people trying to hype up each other to keep on throwing money into these same 5 companies because it's the only thing keeping the economy here afloat. It's what it is, and this is just more evidence to that. Like, you know, Kyle, I'll turn this to you. It makes me miss the days of the PS3 where
Mm-hmm.
they were weird. Their ads are like awesome. You had Kevin Butler up there talking trash. Like it felt, I don't know, man. It felt like there was people behind here.
We recently just shared with Light the To Michael ad, where all the gaming characters in a bar.
Yes.
The greatest gaming commercial I think ever made in my eyes, or at least when it comes to PlayStation.
Yeah.
And there's long periods of silence between a state of play, a showcase, or whatever, just hopping in here and there is not great.
No.
Having AI characters pop into and invade your space to tell you about all these things that you're missing and like try to give you critiques on how you're playing.
Yeah.
Like, at what point is it going to stop them from being like, hey, oh, I see you're playing on easy, and start making fun of you for playing on easy?
Right.
Or just like, I don't know, telling you have bad spending habits or whatever, and belittling you because you're not spending more of your money on the platform. Like, there's really no end to it. The only funny thing I can see happening from this are the people get this AI podcast, if it will ever happen. I highly doubt it actually will. I have my fingers crossed that it doesn't. But like the people who only play like adult oriented games get this podcast of like Jinsakai.
They accidentally leave their PlayStation on. Their mother
What are
walks
you
in their
doing?
room.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Honey, what's a hentai simulator? And why is Mr. Kratos man here talking about an orifices? Katie writes in, hello, Trophy Room Trio. This AI podcast thing is just straight up dumb. If they seriously want to do this, then maybe make an effort. Ask the voice actors of these characters to return to do this, because it honestly doesn't sound like a bad idea when you remove the AI element. Imagine Kratos sitting down with Astrobot and just shooting the shit. In all honesty, PlayStation are just trying to make a quick buck here. And if they do this, it just shows that they don't care. So rant aside, here's a fun question. If your beloved characters actually decided to get behind a microphone, what would the topic of conversation be? I'd be down to listen to Kratos meditation podcast. As always, much love, guys. What are we doing? Which character is Kyle Stevenson?
I would love to sit down
Yeah.
during the good times. This is a caveat. During the good times of these characters' lives.
Sure.
Not where the game ended.
Okay.
Ellie and Dina podcast.
Oh man, chumming it up.
That's what I want.
I would love
the punny jokes back and forth.
Ellie would be such a natural. She would be such a natural.
Absolutely.
I was thinking like a DIY focused. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, sure.
Joel's teaching you how to make a shiv.
Or like Deacon St. John is like, here's how to use this car part.
Deacon St. John's on the Rogan Experience, dude.
Sure.
He's complaining about Boozer.
What about you, Deacon?
What say you?
I just think it would be cool if they got the actors or actresses who play these characters to dress up in just like a simple cosplay. Once a month, you just choose a different game. You get 2 of the main characters from there to dress up in a cosplay and say the PlayStation news that you want to say. So like if there's going to be like, for example, let's say God of War is dropping a DLC. So maybe you have Kratos and Atreus and their actors dress up in a little cosplay and announce that, but then also talk like short little PlayStation. So almost like a PlayStation podcast, but that's once a month and has the actors and actresses in the games dressed up as characters from those games. That could be fun.
Yeah. But not like this. Papa Taz writes, "What's up, Trophy Room?"
Real quick, I have another fun one.
Go for it.
What if it's the Bloodborne Hunter sitting down for a podcast, and it's like these, I don't know if you're familiar with these TV shows where the actors come back and they do like a rewatch of their show and they do a podcast about every episode. It's the Bloodborne Hunter just going through his journey because we'll never get another one. It's him reminiscing.
Or like actors on, like, was it actors on actors, right?
This is how I took down the Orphan of Kaz. Now listen.
Exactly. Kratos is sitting, what's an Orphan of Kaz?
Characters on Hot Ones.
Oh my God.
Yes. I love that.
Here's the thing. Sony, take notes. This is already way more creative than whatever the fuck this idea was.
And if you use the real voice actors, of course. Like, yeah.
100%. Papa Taz writes, "What's up, Trophy Room Trio? Sony with another AI idea. Woof. Why can't they focus on gamers again? Is there things in place to protect voice actors from having their voice be modeled in AI without their permission? Or does studios have the right to use their voice as the IP belongs to them?" That's a really good question.
I feel like we talked about it, I think, during the actor strike.
Yeah.
The SAG strike. And if I'm not mistaken, Ashley Birch, who voices Aloy, also raised some flags when she heard something about Aloy being used in some AI things. And
it was like last year's CES. They're like, look here, we got one of our characters from the game, and it's not Ashley Birch. It's not even a voice that comes close to it. Yeah. It's like Kyle's Trump impersonation type. Like, whoa.
So I don't know if were any concessions after that strike. I'm not knowledgeable about it, but I know that was one thing that they were striking for and try to make sure that they're protected. Yeah. But I have no idea.
It would be really interesting if we're going back, like, does Norland North get a say about Nathan Drake? Because that contract, was made way before, AI was talked about, in such a cavalier way or whatever. So I'd be interested. I think that's a great question when we get like a voice actor on the show to kind of ask, because it's a good one. Wish I had the answers for you. Hey, Kyle.
Well, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, I would say that I hope so, but my sinking suspicion is that it's not the protections that they really need. And that's kind of disappointing. Yeah. I don't know that for sure, but that's just what my gut instinct would be.
It's kind of like, when we saw, I don't know, it was on the interwebs. It's like, look at this director made a George Washington biopic, and it's all AI.
Yeah. And actors and actresses actually voice acted it.
Yeah. It's
like signed up for that. I'm like, after all that striking and all that stuff, you're willingly doing this? All right.
Fair enough.
An actual pretty good director would stooping that low is still
Is
baffling to me.
Is
it's
he?
Darren Aronofsky.
What does he make?
He's done a lot of things. I think The Wrestler is one of his.
Oh,
maybe I'm
okay.
wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But the Whale is one of his.
Oh, really?
Black Swan.
Oh, okay.
So maybe not The Wrestler.
All right, fair enough. Black Swan was bad.
Whoa.
Listen, I watched it for one scene, and dare I say, it was too short. Kyle Stevenson, what's the next story?
Was that in your compilations that you've been watching on YouTube? Andy Robinson over at VGC writes, Take-Two denies that GTA 6 will launch without a physical version. Quote, that's not the plan, end quote. Last month, the previously reliable Grazdari of PPE.pl claimed that there would be no physical version on release day for the much-anticipated Rockstar sequel in an effort to prevent leaks. Quote, we're getting conflicting reports. Some say the physical version will arrive 3 to 4 weeks after the digital release, while others say it won't happen until early 2027, the report claimed. Speaking to Variety, Zelnick has now denied that this is the case. Asked if Take-Two planned to delay the release of the physical version until after the initial launch date, the CEO replied, quote, that's not the plan, end quote. In its latest earnings results published on Tuesday, Take-Two announced that GTA 6's near 13-year-old predecessor, GTA 5, has now surpassed 225 million copies sold. It's also stated that marketing for GTA 6 will begin this summer. Speaking to IGN, Zelnick suggested this was proof of Take-Two's confidence that the game won't be delayed for a third time. Quote, because anytime you're getting closer to marketing beats, you're obviously in a place where your confidence level is as high as it can be, he said. Grand Theft Auto 6's current release date is November 19th, 2026, following 2 high-profile delays. The game was originally planned to release in fall 2025, but this was then pushed back to May 26, 2026, before Rockstar then announced the new November date.
Ooh-wee. Light, I'm going to hit you with a question right out of left field.
Hit me.
Judas is not coming out this year, huh? There's no way.
We haven't heard of anything from Judas in a long time, so probably not.
Right? We're not getting nothing.
Probably
and
not.
My boy Ken, he just likes to tease. He likes to show us a game. He's like, oh, look, we worked on Villainy, and it's the coolest sounding idea and refreshing in a AAA space I've ever heard in decades, whatever. And now there's no shot this game comes out. It makes me so sad. Not this year, but definitely next. Kyle Stevenson, I come to you with this question. You got your physical release. Golf clap. Oh,
Thank
we're
you.
so happy.
Thank you.
Oh, we're so happy. You counterpicked this on Fantasy Critic.
I sure did.
What are you thinking about that now?
It's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, in your defense, I have counterpicked. Let me just get this here.
In his defense, he didn't choose Code Violet.
I didn't choose Code Violet. I did counterpick.
Yeah, go for it.
Your mainline 3D Mario. And it is the 40th anniversary of Mario or some shit. So
it definitely is.
I didn't know that.
Do you think, not to steal your question, but I'm going to steal your question. Do you think, this is tinfoil hat. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Do you think, 2 things. Thing 1, originally, that was the plan. They weren't going to do a physical release. And then they saw the blowback and they're like, oh, pivot. We need physical release on release. Or option B, do you also think potentially this was a ploy right out the gate? They were always going to do physical release, but they planted a seed with a person that they thought was not reliable at keeping secrets. And they said, and then that person tells this leaker person, and this leaker person spreads it everywhere. And now Rockstar's like, we got you, bitch.
God damn, I think that one. That's a good one.
Because they've been having a lot of leaks in the bucket.
Yep.
They've been having a lot of leaks in the bucket.
Oh, Kyle Stevenson, what do you think?
I mean, I don't think that actually happened, but that would be fun.
I'm sorry. I'm currently just placing bids on other games to offset the GTA 6.
Don't you dare!
This guy's cheating.
What do you mean I'm cheating? The bids are still available for this week. I can still do it. I don't have any points.
What were you thinking about? What were you thinking about?
I'm not saying anything. Mister, I've picked up almost pretty much everything.
I had a great strategy, and it seems like it's paying off.
Listen, I put in lots of bids, but I did them all for $0. So,
yeah. And we'll talk about one of yours because I think that score is perfect during the what you've been playing segment.
Okay,
little tease for later. I'm the jury's still out. Things can happen. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Well, Kyle Stevenson, could you read Ghetto Berry's question?
Sure. Because Ghetto Berry writes in, I'm glad they're sticking to their guns about potentially no more delays, especially since I booked that weekend off as soon as they announced the revised release date in November. Since San Andreas, I've been getting the GTA games either day one or at midnight launch parties, RIP, so it got me thinking. What's your history with the GTA games? Have you played all of them? Where was your starting point? Do you have any favorites? And lastly, have you played any of the PSP spin-offs or expansions a la GTA 4? Let's not forget Grand Theft Auto Mission Pack 1, London 1969, groovy baby. My first GTA was the very first one, and each iteration is an improvement over the last, so it'll be interesting to hear where you all stand with GTA, both old and new. Take care and love always.
T, was your dad playing this back in the day? Little light watching. Like, what's that lady entering that car for?
He was not. These were not games that I had any exposure to previously. My first exposure technically was Mr. Light playing it when we were dating, but I didn't really watch him play it. And then I started with GTA 5, and I kind of went in reverse order. So I did 5, 4, 3, and that's all I've done. Awesome.
Yeah. For me, it goes back. I remember my cousin and my brother talking about Vice City, and me being jealous I couldn't play it. So I was able to convince my mom at the Blockbuster that it was for my brother. And like the clerk was being such a fucking dick, dude. So it's, you know, you're having sex with you have a relationships with women. Like, come on, man, let me in, let me do this. Come on, I want to shoot a hooker too. I heard so much cool things about it. My cousin's telling me, and I plugged it into my PS2, and I remember being too scared to start it because I was scared my mom would walk in and see me playing Grand Theft Auto. Dumb. My mom doesn't know jack from shit. I would have been able to.
Especially knowing your mom now.
100%.
Sweetie? Oh, we're just playing Don't Rock the Car, Mom.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's evolved. So, like, you know, San Andreas is my personal favorite. That's the one I was invested in the most because GTA, as much as I love it, it's never a series I really like beat or like try to get the plat. Like, I enjoy them fine, but there's never been my like, oh my god, this is a revelation. But I did show my mom the first person PS4 version of GTA 5. And that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Or ever, my mom's like, how is she talking? It's like, all right, Mom. What about you, Kyle?
My first GTA was technically, I want to say it was like Grand Theft Auto 2, PlayStation 1. I got just because it was like in a clearance bin or something when I was younger. Sure. Hated it. I don't think I played it more than 20 minutes because the top-down thing was just not my thing. But GTA 3 was my first one, and it was an iconic Kyle PlayStation, like, cornerstone memory for me because I got GTA 3 the same day that I got Final Fantasy X.
Oh, wow.
For PS2, and they're both, like, iconic and have stuck with me, and ever since then I played every single one all the way through minus 4. Didn't love 4. I think the driving felt off in 4 and I didn't love it, but I know that Nico is like one of the best protagonists in all the games, and I probably should try to replay it at some point. The story
of 4 is by far the best.
That's what I've heard.
Any that I've played.
But yeah, I remember going to pick up Vice City because I had a pre-order in at the Toys R Us, and my dad had to be there with me.
Toys R Us having Vice City just seems wrong.
Yeah. And the guy was like, are you looking at my dad? Are you sure? And my dad goes, yeah, he's a good kid. It's fine. And then he goes, are you sure?
Come
It's
on.
like, yes,
dude.
just come on. Let's go.
Come on.
Here's
Don't
the thing they
judge me.
forget. You
Yeah.
can do it in a video game, literally.
Yeah.
Or, let's be real, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that I am. You were boys, okay? You were probably logging onto your dial-up internet and looking up nudie pics anyways. This was not new information to you guys
Sure,
at these ages.
Sure.
Man.
You heard about it on the school bus.
Mhm.
You were checking things out. What
Yeah.
are boobies?
Yep. We had one of those illegal cable boxes where we didn't actually have cable, but we would get it in. I watched some scrambled Playboy TV back in the day.
Listen, one of my friends, I would say the royal he printed out like pictures of like women, like on like like on
Pictures
printer
of
paper,
women.
but not like lady, like it was like
Just
anime.
go to Google women and then just printing out whatever's there.
Can't wait for this laser jet to really show its work. But it was like the well endowed lady from Yu-Gi-Oh. I remember this, and that was what my friend was like. Hey, look at these drawn up boobies, and I thought they were pretty cool. I was like, whoa! Did your dad know you're using the ink this way? It's like, oh, I'm using the ink. You know?
I also distinctly remember that Toys R Us employee. Looking back on it, he wasn't worried about the sexual stuff so much as the drugs and the killing and
it's valid.
the thievery stuff. I was like,
It's what taught Joe
okay.
how to do heroin in the knee.
yeah, exactly,
100%.
1,000,000%.
I think Meg in the chat was like, I was looking up tutorials of how to tie a knot in the arm, you know. But yeah, no, I have a lot of fond memories with GTA. Like it's a formative series, but it's never been like, oh my god, this is the thing that defined me. I actually think, no, not even think. I know Red Dead is far more memorable to like, lighten myself. GMac writes in, hey gang, what's more exciting? GTA 6 seemingly isn't getting delayed, or that it's basically confirmed to get physical releases. Physical forever at launch. Bonus answer if you are the trophy room. Oh, sorry. Answer as if you are a trophy room version of yourself. Cheers, aka Greg.
AI version.
AI. What did I say?
You just missed the AI version.
Hell yes. That's how you know I'm the real me. I'm not stumbling over simple words. This is awesome. I'm not dyslexic. Yeah, I mean, I think physical is like awesome. That should be the thing. But I think Meg in the chat was like, how much do you guys think this game's gonna be?
Wanda said that.
Yeah, Wanda. Yeah. Like what are you guys thinking? The price of do you think the price of the physical is gonna be more than the digital, or I don't know, Kyle Stevenson, you look pretty you seem pretty deep in thought. Take it away.
Well, I think that the price of GTA 6 will be $80 and physical media forever. And will be the show. I don't know, I'm a robot. I can't. I'm terrible at impressions. I should just stop.
I got this. Right, you are woman.
What was that, Light?
I find it highly entertaining.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I find it highly irritating. I was like, oh no, okay, I'll stop.
Light, you are a blonde woman with blue eyes. How would you like a GTA at $100? Beep boop boop bop boop boop bop. Yeah.
But Joe, you have to add like just a random respectfully because you say that all the time.
Respectfully. Oh, Jesus. What are we thinking here, gang? What are you thinking?
Well, I think is there going to be GTA Online launch day?
So that's the thing. We don't know for sure.
Okay.
Of like, is it going to be like the rolling launch where it's like, hey, it's the single player first, like in the last one, and then a few weeks later, we attempt to get the online servers up and running. Yeah. I would assume, though, I think it's a rolling one. I think they hit you with 2 releases.
The only reason I bring it up is like, will there be a version with whatever this game's version of a shark card is?
Right.
Or you get bonus in-game cash or whatever for the deluxe edition, or with like some bullshit stuff thrown in there. Like,
it's gonna be the worst.
I still think like $80-$90 for the base game, probably, because they're gonna try to push the envelope.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I think. Do you think you see them push it as like, this is a Mario Kart world? This is $80 because you're gonna pay $80 because we spent $1 billion pushing this game out. Deep in thought.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say they're gonna release it at normal game price.
I like that. You believe that there's hope in the world still.
I do believe in fairies. I do.
I think you see it at $80, and then you see a deluxe edition for like $150, and that's how they get you.
Can I just say, they what was the number? 225 million copies sold.
Something like that. A stupid amount. Yeah.
Let's just say, right? Let's just say that it sold for, let's just say $19.99, right? That's $4 billion. They don't need, and that's at $20, and it was, 60 for how long?
Right.
They do not need to raise the price on this game to recoup money. That's monopoly money,
and
that is
not
real.
Considering the money they made in online
and Red Dead Redemption. And like, Rockstar, don't do it.
It's $80.
So Cannon says the game probably cost $2 billion. Sure, they still made $4 billion. Like, I don't.
It's capitalism, baby. It's about making a profit. It's not about recouping costs.
Okay, but even if it costs like $2 billion, it's still a profit.
It's still a profit,
and that's not even considering the actual price of the game or online.
Exactly.
Gonna make Avatar look like Midsummer in terms of box.
Honestly, though, I'm with Wanda. This is all I care about. I just hope they have beavers in GTA 6.
Give me the legendary beaver.
Yeah.
Although, right. Did you see TZ? Had a good thought.
What'd they say?
TZ said $69 would be so GTA.
It would.
There you go. That would be nice. That would be nice. All right, gang. Let's get into the next. Yeah.
One more physical version of it.
Yeah. Yeah. What about it?
Rockstar usually, I don't know if Red Dead Redemption 2 had one, but I know that GTA 5 had like a weird collector's edition. What would the GTA 6 collector's edition, if it had anything? Let's be weird here. Like, if there's the statue of the two main characters, fine, that's most likely. But like, it's set in Florida. What kind of like weird GTA item would be in the CE?
You need a duffel bag of money.
Okay.
I have replica gun. Get American. Let me see, because I know like the Red Dead Redemption box had like a treasure chest and it was full of dumb shit. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking.
It's actually really cool. We haven't. But it did not include the game.
Yeah, it's not included in the game. So like, I don't know. I don't like, as I'm buying myself time to see if there was a GTA 5 collector's edition.
There was.
I think it was a locker.
Locker?
Or like a duffel bag or something.
What?
I like Reese's answer in chat. A vial of bath salts.
Yes, it was a money bag, like a bank vault's money bag.
Yeah.
It looks like it had a key, a hat, a map poster.
The thing that I would love, but it'd be terrible, and not everyone could actually use it. I want like a Tommy Bahama shirt.
Fuck yes.
Like a floral shirt or something like that. Cool. Very Miami.
Yeah, I would like that.
What's Florida?
Oh, dude. This...
And Sheehan in chat says like a knockoff Mickey Mouse ears. Like, what if they had like a
I like that.
Theme park GTA?
Mm-hmm.
So this, I don't know if this is like the official one, but this is on Amazon. You got a Los Santos hat.
Yeah. Yep.
You get a map of the town. Yeah, money bag. That's funny. Copy of the game, steelbook.
I do feel like some sort of car key would make sense, or
Yes.
Ooh, fuzzy dice.
Yes. A keychain, maybe, just like a keychain in general with something on it.
Also, this
Truck
collector's
nuts.
edition.
Are you familiar with truck nuts?
I am. I had a friend in high school who had truck nuts.
Yeah.
Some people think it's so fashionable, funny, and cool. Next story on the list.
Joe confirmed has truck nuts on his car.
On my Toyota Camry, they hang low. They hit the.
They drag. Listen. My rat, Conrad. My rat. His name was Conrad. He had nuts, very girthy. They dragged behind him when he walked on the ground. Just saying.
Yep. Me and the Camry and was it Conrad? We have so
Conrad.
much.
Yep.
so much.
The way you talk about this car, I thought it was a human being for a second there. Like, yeah, he's just dragging his nuts around as he's walking.
He was my pet. He was potty trained. He was the best. Then he got eaten by a dog. So, good times.
Oh boy.
Rip to Conrad.
Yeah.
Pour one out in
It's
chat.
the best rat life ever. What the fuck?
Tom Phillips over at IGN writes, Obsidian's The Outer Worlds 2 underperformed, and there won't be a third. Veteran role-playing game maker Obsidian Entertainment has no plans to continue The Outer Worlds with a third game, the studio has confirmed. As part of a Bloomberg interview, Obsidian revealed that last year's Outer Worlds 2 had underperformed, and a sequel is not in development. Avowed, the company's other blockbuster RPG released last year, also missed its targets, but Obsidian reportedly still has plans for more from its world of Aora. Is that how you say it? Aora?
I think it's Aora.
Aora? The same setting as Pillars of Eternity. On a more positive note, Grounded 2, yet another 2025 launch, was a hit. But of the three, it had the shortest and almost certainly the cheapest development period by far. Grounded 2 took just over 2 years to meet its early access launch, compared to the more than 6 years required for both Avowed and The Outer Worlds 2. In 2025, Xbox trumpeted the fact that Obsidian was about to launch 3 games in just 8 months, with Avowed hitting in February, Grounded 2 launching in early access in July, and The Outer Worlds 2 arriving in October. But the effort was, quote, the results of things going wrong, end quote, studio design director Josh Sawyer has now said, and something that is unlikely to be repeated. Quote, spacing those releases helps the company manage its resources and not burn everybody out, Sawyer told Bloomberg. It's not good to release 3 games in the same year. It's the result of things going wrong, end quote. Famously, Avowed began life as a multiplayer game with ambitions to be a cross between The Elder Scrolls and Destiny, before its online co-op was stripped out and the project was rebooted. It then took a while to steady the ship. Through the arrival of Kari Patel as its director saw the game on a smoother path, albeit some 3 years into the project. As for The Outer Worlds 2's prolonged development, Bloomberg's report simply states that the project was made more difficult by the pandemic and technical challenges. Now Obsidian's focus is reportedly fixed on ensuring games can be made on shorter development timelines, with releases more spaced out, and with as generous a profit margin from Microsoft as they can get away with muster. Quote, I don't think anybody really likes 5, 6, 7 year dev cycles, noted Brandon Adler, who served as director on The Outer Worlds 2. We've kind of grown into that, end quote. Referencing Microsoft's eye-opening 30% profit margin target for some Xbox studios, Obsidian boss Fergus Urquhart, sorry, Fergus, said he hoped the company still continued to fund riskier projects and accepted that, quote, maybe where we are going to be from a profitability standpoint isn't going to be 30%, end quote. Obsidian is yet to announce its next project following 2025's exhaustive release schedule. Work on Grounded 2 continues, of course, and it sounds like Aora will be returned to. Avowed will also launch for PlayStation 5 later this month. As for what else might be in the pipeline, time will tell.
Oh man, there's a lot of info here. I gotta turn this one over to you. What's the news story here? What's the biggest pull out of what we just heard? What was the thing that struck out to you?
I think the thing that stuck out to me the most was the fact that the 3 games launching all in 1 year was actually a sign of failure to them, because it was a sign that things kept getting delayed. Because from a consumer point of view, we thought Obsidian's firing on all cylinders. Look how awesome they're doing. They're releasing all these amazing games. so close to each other. Like they must have everything figured out and the ball must be going really smoothly. And Josh Sawyer's like, actually, no, like that was not the plan. But everything, this game got delayed for XYZ, this game got delayed for ABC, and it just kind of all happened to release at this time. That's not what we wanted, and that's not healthy for our studio. I think that's the shockingest, the most shocking to me, because I feel like I had only heard positives about that. Like, look at how awesome Obsidian is doing. Look at they had 3 games in the pipeline and they all are pretty good and they all released at the same time. Like, and they were kind of held up as a model to other studios.
Right.
Like, look what Obsidian can do. And then to hear that no, actually our dev cycle was really long because we kept running into issues, and the reason we all released them at the same time is because that's when we could get them out, is definitely a change of mindset compared to what I had been hearing before.
No, yeah, that's a Xbox clip, that moment right there on the pod. Yeah, no, I 100% agree, because like, we also talk about like Obsidian's the Insomniac of Xbox, and how Insomniac's been quote unquote like carrying the PlayStation 5. Like these type of like, sayings we give to both these companies. But like, what is like, or really like the question of like, to be a fly on the wall, what's really going on behind the scenes, and the politics that may be, and what really is like the, the obstacles that these companies face in order to like get 3 games out in a year. And they go, man, if only, because maybe if we got grounded out faster, we could have supported more on the Outer Worlds 2, or if we could have gotten Avowed out quicker, we could have, supported the Outer Worlds 2, whatever have you. Yeah, I think that it is interesting. It's also interesting to see that companies are still struggling getting into and out of COVID as well. So it's interesting. Yeah, I thought that was a really interesting soundbite, because it's like, yeah, we think everything's great because like 3 games 1 year, woo wee, and it's like, nah, behind the scenes, some people are probably burnt out. Like, and I would just like to say, shout out the creative director Carrie. I think they said they brought her on and she fixed things. Shout out to her, because I've seen some folks go after her in certain ways, and I'm like, you have no idea what you're talking about. So to see Josh give Carrie flowers and go, no, she got the ship sailing in the right direction. Awesome. Awesome to set that record straight. Kyle, out of all the things here, what's the thing that struck out to you the most?
Definitely what Light mentioned. That's definitely the first thing, and something you added onto it was the fact that confirmation of things that we all feel like we knew, but that the pandemic really screwed things up, big time, for developers and the timelines and whatnot. But the other thing is like, not selfishly, that's not the right word. I kind of like that there won't be an Outer Worlds 3, because that means we might get a new IP from Obsidian instead of another serialized entry to another franchise.
Yeah. But
Outer Worlds is so unique and fun, even though it didn't gel with me fully, the second one.
Sure.
It's a shame that kind of world building and characters and stuff are no more, at least for the time being.
Yeah, it's interesting. First and foremost, again, like for just transparency reasons, right? We've had Brandon on the show. We were given copies of the Outer Worlds too, all that jazz, and we're trying to talk to him about trying to get him back on for Avowed. So like, all that aside, I think the thing that's like the most interesting to me, as I say all that, is like Microsoft of a month ago said, oh yeah, no, that 30%, these gaming media, they are so unfair to us. It's not 30%. We're not going to tell you what percent it actually is, but we can assure you it's not. And then this quote straight from Obsidian going, yeah, like, from a profitability standpoint, it is going to be 30%. Kind of, that's kind of a thing. That's kind of a way to what's it? To kind of shoot a shot at maybe one of the penny pitchers up top. So like that is an interesting bit because it's like, no, it looks like it's studio by studio, and I think the 30% profit is a huge ask, especially for someone that's making, RPG or first person RPGs that fit into a specific niche. But yeah, I think the other thing here too, is the one thing I wonder is how important is Avowed's launch on PlayStation?
Mm.
You know, like
they talk about not hitting the money that they want, the profitability or whatever. How much of that was impacted because it wasn't on PlayStation to begin with?
100%. 100%. And I mean, we talk about the Xbox financials last week. They've been down across the board. I'm not here to rub salt in the wound, but it's like, yeah, and that is with that PlayStation, backing. It's just or support, whatever. That's with 5 million sold on Forza. I have a migraine. So like,
no, you're good.
Yeah.
And just to add to that, like I hope they find a formula to find success for future things, because Obsidian is an uber talented studio, and I do not want to see what happened to a oh my god, why am I blanking on the Dead Space devs?
Oh yeah.
Why am I blanking on that studio?
The remake, the one who did the remake, or
no, the OG ones.
Oh.
Why am I? It starts with a V, doesn't it?
You're hurting my frontal lobe.
I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry, but like, I don't want to see good studios.
Visceral, my beloved.
Thank you. I'm so sorry, but like, I don't want to see good studios close down because things aren't going well, because they are uber talented at what they do. Their world building is like second to none, and the fact that they can do multiple different types of RPGs and all have its own flavor and flair is incredible. And so,
I think the thing that I fear is that like the thing that they found success in is Grounded 2, and they become the Grounded 2 company. Because I mean, look at Rare. I love Sea of Thieves, one of my favorite games of all time, but like, that's Rare. Rare is now the Sea of Thieves company. They're no longer the Banjo-Kazooie company. They're just Sea of Thieves, and that's it. Mm-hmm. And so I don't want them to be a Grounded 2 company. I want them to explore what they're so good at, which is making really great RPGs. That said, at the same exact time, I do fear that, and as long as it's in there, they want to do it. I definitely see Fallout in the future. I think you don't get Outer Worlds because you get Fallout something, a spinoff. It doesn't have to be Fallout 6 or whatever, but like it could be like Fallout. I don't know. We're going back to DC, baby, something like that. But it's interesting. They're a great studio. Anybody got any last hoids before we get on out of here? We get into the flash news.
I'm just glad. I'm not gonna lie, I zoned out for a second there, but they said like they still want to be able to take risks on projects and like do things like that they want to do. For example, Pentiment is one of their best games ever. And that was definitely a risk. Like if you had told me on paper what that game was, I'd been like, you're out of your gourd. And it made, Pentiment did really, I think I got 10 out of 10 some places, right? Yeah. So I would love for them to be able to take risks, and I agree. Don't get trapped in these, sequel to this. Sequel to this. Like, I obviously love sequels. I will always take a sequel. But also, I love when they can take risks and try new things, because that's when you get games like Pentiment.
Yeah. No,
agreed.
That said, gang, it's time to get into the flash news. Gotta run. Gotta go fast.
Whew. I'm going so fast. Joe, you're like breaking the time sound barrier. I don't know. Words are hard.
He's the Flash. He's so fast, he looks slow.
Ooh, I'm the fastest man alive until there's someone.
Would you like me to also take over flash news for you?
Yeah.
Sure. Marathon countdown. Let's fucking go. Kami over on Twitter writes, Marathon is confirmed to be getting a ranked mode and first details. And here are the details. Ranked mode works by tallying the total value of your inventory when you extract. Extracting with better items gives you more rank, ideally looted from other players. You must equip valuable enough gear to enter ranked. Exceed the target value to gain rank from bronze to pinnacle and master. If If you fail to extract, you lose rank. If you successfully extract but fail to reach the target value, then you neither lose nor gain rank. Ranked rewards include exclusive cosmetics and more. The featured ranked maps will change every week. To enter ranked, you must purchase and equip a holotag that you drop when you die. Looting another holotag from a runner will give you extra points towards your target value. Holotags come in different rarities, each counting as a different value towards your target. Silver holotag is 5,000, diamond 15,000, etc. And some maps cannot be entered solo and must be played either with a pre-made team or via matchmaking.
Hell yes. It's me, the Broke Boy, wrote in, I got my Marathon Collector's Edition the other day. God bless. Guys, I am watching all sorts of marathon stuff. I'm so in. The weapon designs, there's like 20-something weapons in the game at start. Each one of them look amazing. I love the vignettes that we've been seeing from the Assassin and the Destroyer class. And also just like how each class has a speciality for the type of player you are, going down to even like, hey, you guys, are you just the guy that likes to loot stuff? Are you the loot goblin? You want to just carry stuff and like try to run away from people? We got that for you. Like you want to be the hunter and hunt people down. We got that class for you. If you want to be the counter to that, we have that for you. Like there is.
You mean to tell me there's a loot sloot class?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. It's awesome. And the rank system, I very much like better than the trial system on Arc Raiders because it's very easily duped. And it makes it so that like pretty much how trials work is there's certain things everybody gets to do. So it's like do damage to flying robots, right? And what some people will do, because they're no-lifing it, is they change the server of where they're playing the game. And then they get all their friends to try to mass join that same server. So usually it's like, somewhere in like Indonesia servers, like the Australian servers. And people then go in while it's like 2:00 in the morning in Australia. And they do all the challenges and they get super high so that nobody can really come and like challenge them. It's super stupid. And I hate it so much. So this just sounds a whole lot better. A marathon speaking to me in really, I think this game's going to be bigger than I think, hopefully,
Nice.
than we let on. So
Month away.
Month away. Let's go. Let's go.
This comes from Wesleyan Poole at IGN. Amazon Fallout Countdown turns out not to be Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas Remastered. Here's what it revealed. That's life. The Amazon Fallout TV countdown that some had hoped would announce a Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas Remastered turned out to be nothing more than another behind-the-scenes look at the show. Are we bummed?
Yes.
I knew it wasn't going to be, but I'm definitely bummed. There's a part of you that just can't help but hope. Logically it's not going to be that, but you got to hope, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still have hope that there's going to be some sort of remake, remaster for Fallout 3 or New Vegas coming out this year, though.
Oh, okay.
Shadow dropped like Oblivion.
Sure.
Sometime this year.
I'll take it. I will say, I'll ask you guys, have you guys watched the season 2 yet or no?
No.
Not yet.
Just finished it. This is hands down the best video game adaptation. Because the first thing I do every time I roll credits is like, I think I'm going to get the Steam Deck out. I think I'm going to play New Vegas. It's so good, dude. Walton Goggins, amazing. I fall more and more in love with Ella Purnell as each episode passes. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Is Ella Purnell on your list? Okay, add it. Somebody add it.
Listen, the sharp printer in the back is readying up.
Next up in Flash News, Rebecca Valentine at IGN writes, Stardew Valley's 1.7 update will add 2 new marriage candidates. Love is in the air again. This comes from our interview with the game's director, Eric Barone, Concerned Ape, in celebration of Stardew Valley's 10th anniversary. When we asked him for updates on 1.7, Barone said the following. I'm trying to not reveal too much because I like for it to be a surprise. What I will say without maybe being too specific is that with this update, one of the things we're trying to do is, well, there is a popular fan requests, which has to do with the children, trying to make the children a little more interesting. So I'm trying to do something with that, but there's a lot of other things in the update as well that no one's really asked for, but I think people will appreciate it. I'm going to be adding 2 more marriage candidates, but I'll reveal who it is on the anniversary day.
Oh, okay.
Joe was a little scared for a second.
Yep. Because here's the thing, I did space out a little bit, and so all I heard was the title, and then all I heard was children. What?
Concerned Dave.
You got transported to an island somewhere. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness, my name's not on the list.
Sorry for bringing it up. Later, you excited?
Humor, so you survive. I am excited, but also I'm nervous because if you guys don't play Stardew Valley, right?
Not yet. I want to.
So there are some characters that are not married that you cannot romance, that a lot of people, from what I understand on social media, want to romance. Like there's this wizard character that's really, fun and eccentric that people would love to romance. There's a couple other characters, like one guy that just can't find love. He's really socially awkward. People would love to romance him. But then there is a character that people love who's married. And I have seen, I don't know if this is true, but I've seen rumors that Concerned Ape has said before that he thinks it would be really, really cool to be able to add a mechanic where you kind of start town drama and you split up marriages. I hope it's not that. I hope the 2 characters that are now romanceable are not the married couple, and that it's like the cool eccentric wizard and the guy who couldn't find love before or something like that, but not
this hot wizard guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, his song when you walk into his little wizard tower is like such a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at what I wrote here. This is how I found it. Wizard Stardew Valley.
There's like a whole dude. Stardew Valley is so cool because it's one of those things where if you want to do a deep dive in the lore, there's so much lore there, but you don't have to either. So like there's a married couple who it's like, oh, the daughter doesn't look anything like them, but the daughter does look like the wizard. So the rumor is the mom had an affair with the wizard and the daughter's actually the wizard's. And because there's like lines of dialogue that the mom say and also lines of dialogue that the dad say that make it seem like there was something going on. And it's like there's just so many little stories like that. So there's a lot of different ways he could take this and a lot of different things he could do that I think could be really cool. But I trust it. I think it's going to be good.
I think you would like. I think it's Jason Schreier's book, Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. I think covers the creation of this game. This guy, man, incredibly talented. What was his name?
Eric Barone.
Eric Barone, very in his own head, in his own space. I hope nothing but the best for him. And I mean, well, he's got this amazing game. It's still 20. But yeah.
I'm excited for the Haunted Chocolatier, which he's supposed to be releasing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I'm still working on it. You'll get it when you get it.
Yeah. I like that.
So healthy and so great, but also give it to me.
He's also set for life with Stardew.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He doesn't have to do anything for the rest of his life.
And the fact that he's still giving us updates is amazing.
It's awesome. Absolutely.
And like the way it's described in the book, he's like, because he feels compelled that you deserve it. You already paid for it. So it's not like this, like, bullshit. Like, here's, even if it's like a $2 DLC, he very much could, but it's like, no, you paid for the game. This is yours. Mm-hmm. Awesome.
I love it.
All right, Kyle Stevens in. Let's hit this dinger out to center field.
Welcome to the hot corner. MLB The Show got a gameplay trailer yesterday. Yes, visually looks the same as all the other years. Totally. Is it a bummer? Sure. But what they showed off sounds intriguing. There's a new pitching mechanic called Bear Down for closers, which is awesome because pitching often gets neglected in this game. We got some of my favorite baseball players in real life back in the game with Albert Pujols and Felix Hernandez, and new legends in Roy Campanella. We got confirmation that there will be a new storyline season for the Negro Leagues, which is incredible. It's the best mode, I think, in any series because it's historically accurate, and they're telling stories of these incredible athletes that didn't have the chance to play in the MLB, or just people just don't think about when they think of baseball. And it's lovely getting to learn of them through this game, which is incredible. So yeah, it's fun. We're going to be getting updates now every single week up to launch. Already have it pre-ordered because I want the 4 days early access, and because I own it already, I get a 10% discount, which more games should do. Like annualized sports games should do, because that's a great.
So if you own the prior one, it knows. And
if you own any copy of the game from 22 onwards, you will get a 10% discount.
That's awesome
on the pre-order. And so like that's fantastic. So yeah, I'm in. I'm excited. So that's it. That's the hot corner. No more sports talk for now.
Hey, I know a little about baseball now because I've watched officially like 3 baseball movies.
Yeah.
So. Look at me being all sportsy.
Angels in the Outfield?
No.
Get to it.
I know you did Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams, A League of Their Own, and
Nice.
The Sandlot.
Incredible.
Angels in the Outfield, man. Oh, that ended. Oh, Joseph in the 5th grade cried like a bitch. Ooh.
Do you know there's a football version called Angels in the End Zone?
Really?
Did you
Now
know
you
there's a TV show called Touched by an Angel?
I do know that.
I used to watch the shit out of that when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
Hey, Joe, you mentioned this last week, but guess what? Division Definitive Edition is out now for PS4 only. Without any official Ubisoft announcements or marketing push, the Division Definitive Edition has quietly gone live on the PlayStation Store as of today. It's available for $49.99 USD, but it quickly becomes clear why there has not been any excitement from the publisher about the release. As suspected, this new Definitive Edition of the game is only for PS4. There's no native PS5 version, meaning it doesn't have any graphical enhancements. Instead, it's essentially just a complete edition where the base game is bundled with its 3 DLC packs and an assortment of cosmetic extras. A gold edition of the Division has been available for years now in PS4, and this edition simply builds on that with some additional outfits and items.
Dude.
Like, what do you even say to that?
The bar was so low. Ubisoft, man. Okay.
Do you want to hear some more Ubisoft shenanigans?
Why don't you just
Beyond Good and Evil
shit on my chest now, God?
Whoa, Joe.
Whoa.
I feel like
I will not,
your
sir.
brother hit me, okay?
What's that like? Okay.
I am neither 2 girls nor do I own a cup, so I will not. Beyond Good and Evil 2 director passes comment on Ubisoft's major reshuffle. To the surprise of many, Beyond Good and Evil 2 was not among the games affected. I killed Light there for a second. It was expected that it might be canned or put on ice given its protracted development, but that is not the case, and work on the elusive game continues. The project's creative director, Fuzzy Mesmer, has now made a statement about Ubisoft's situation over on LinkedIn. By the way, these stories I pulled from Push Square. Quote, "Thank you for everyone who has reached out to me over the past few days in regards to recent news at Ubisoft. Myself, my team, and our project, Beyond Good and Evil 2, are unaffected by the recent changes. I would direct you to the official press release for more information about the latest organizational structure. Needless to say, I am saddened by the cancellations that has affected my colleagues in other parts of Ubisoft and the industry. I urge everyone, myself included, to offer support whenever and however they can during these times. We remain committed and focused on delivering a remarkable game for our players to enjoy." End quote. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is approaching 20 years since it was first announced, an unusually long time for game production. It's been through many different difficulties within that time, but it seems Ubisoft is determined to keep it moving.
Yeah,
Man.
Good and Evil 2 is approaching 20 years. It just is an unusually long time. You don't say.
But let's cancel a remake and 6 other unannounced things.
What do you mean an unusual? Yeah. No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah. No, I couldn't even drive yet. You kidding me?
I graduated high school 20 years
I
ago.
was still in high school.
Yeah. I was a sophomore. I was being bullied. Jesus Christ. Thanks a lot, Ubisoft, bringing back those memories.
Very, very clearly just trying to put stuff out without any fanfare with everything going on. They're just like, here's this definitive edition. Baffles me why it's not on PS5 or native PS5 version.
Yeah, man. Give me 60 FPS. Like, what the? You couldn't even do a new trophy, man. All right.
I wonder, because I think it's technically available as part of in PS Plus.
Yeah.
So, like, could you get it as part of that and then upgrade it to? I don't know, but it's not the PS5 version, so who cares?
I don't know, man. I know there's also calls from the union to Ease needs to step down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And from what my understanding is, like it's like a cult in there. Like the board members are just all just slow jerking it to Ease, and Ease is just.
You are on one today, sir.
I know,
It's
man.
the migraine.
It's the migraine, and they're just it's kind of like what's happening with Tesla, man. Like that guy's ruining that company, but he's just surrounded by yes men, and that's it. And he's same with Yeez. It's just surrounded by yes men. Can't say no. Don't know why. Looks like a twerp.
Oh, damn it. We forgot to say clip it after my 2 girls, 1 cup joke.
Damn it. Clip it.
That was the perfect time.
Xbox clip that.
In another bit of why news, Overwatch 2 drops the 2. It's now just Overwatch. Blizzard's putting plans in motion to try and revive Overwatch 2, or just simply Overwatch, as it'll now be named. The team's ditching the idea of this being a numbered sequel roughly 3 years after its initial launch. The idea then is to put the newly named Overwatch back in the spotlight, and the developers kicking things off with the launch of 5 new playable heroes: Domina, Emre, Anran, Mizuki, and Jetpack Cat. They all arrive next week on February 10th as part of the game's all-new Season 1. An additional 5 heroes will apparently be dropping throughout the rest of 2026.
All right, let me see if I can do this, okay? All right?
Oh, jeez. What are we doing?
I hope this is the right one.
Oh, Jesus.
Audio listeners, listen. I'm just hoping we get this right.
Oh,
it's 8 seconds. It may be just 8 seconds of dead air, but this is exactly what it reminded me of when we heard that. First we had Overwatch, then we had Overwatch 2, and now we just have Overwatch.
I'm so scared.
All right, here's a
yeah.
All right, ready? Let's see if it plays.
When you said that you might want to have kids, and I wasn't so sure, who had this reversed? And then when you said you definitely didn't want to have kids, well, it reversed back. Snip, snap. When you said that you...
Oh, that's very good.
That's what I feel. It's just a vasectomy scene from The Office. What are we doing here, gang?
I don't know. I don't know if you dabbled in Overwatch. I know Joe did. Okay, so Light's shaking her head no. Joe, does this get you to hop back in?
Yes. I asked the boys and they said no. They said hard no. What? What, like?
Just because there's new heroes, or why?
Yeah, a whole lot of new heroes are revamping like so much of it. So it is kind of like they're relaunching the game again. So yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of new content. Like it's literally, this could have been the whole podcast. It was like 34 minutes of new stuff. And also, there's a cat on a jetpack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were they called? Jetpack Cat.
Yeah, Jetpack Cat Overwatch 2. And then when you see this guy, oh my God, look at this little fella. Like, look at this little fella. He's just the cutest.
I'm just picturing Super Kitties, the show my daughter watches.
Oh, here he is.
I'm thinking of the Miles Morales cat.
Aww.
Little guy.
No. It's very cute.
He's a little cat on a jetpack.
It's very cute.
It's fitting that it's an orange cat, because aren't they like normally pretty derpy? Like they would do something like that. Like they're not the sharpest tool in the shed.
That looks like my best friend's cat Oliver.
They're super lovey-dovey, but they're also not very bright. So like you could put them on a jetpack and they just be like, "Oh, this is life now, I guess."
Yeah, no, they're as smart as a dog. They're very dog-like. That's why I like them so much. But
Orange
yeah, I
cats?
think we should play. Yeah, I love orange cats.
I thought they were dumb.
They
They're
are dumb.
lovable, but dumb.
Yeah,
but
they're big
dogs are
little
smart.
idiots. Compared to a cat, though,
Okay.
dumb in comparison. Like.
Joe, I'm generally concerned that you can juggle all these multiplayer games at one time. How do you do it?
I feel like you need to bring that to your doctor and be like, this is how I know I have ADHD.
Yes. I go from Fortnite to Arc Raiders to Overwatch to Marathon in a few weeks.
Wait till you hear what I've been playing.
Have you been playing High Guard? Oh my god, we'll get to it.
Wait till you hear it.
Speaking of more multiplayer games that Joe will probably want to hop back into, Helldivers 2 adds a tank in a major update along with a premium warbond. The Bastion tank headlines the update, a fondly remembered vehicle from the original Helldivers that makes its return. Players will need to put it to good use as the game's ever-evolving narrative sees a full-on warpath towards Cyberstan, the home planet of the automatons, who have stolen schematics for a human superweapon named the Star of Peace. Very Helldivers. On top of that, the update makes yet more changes to weapon balancing, plenty of bug fixes, and some neat additions. For example, the game now has an option for Chinese voiceover, and emotes and victory poses are now mostly interchangeable. A new premium warbond also launches today, giving players more opportunities to bag some new weapons. The ALS 16 Trident is another favorite returning from the original game, a beam-firing shotgun-like weapon, and the CQC-20 Breaching Hammer is a stratagem that arms you with a massive sledgehammer to do some hefty blunt force damage. Other new ones are a grenade launcher, which can fire multiple grenades in a row, and a EAT 411 Leveler, a powerful missile launcher, and some new cosmetics and stuff.
Love that. Love that. Listen, I can get the boys together.
The boys love when they can be given a sledgehammer.
And a tank. A tank that we will somehow kill ourselves with.
Rat.
Let's go. All right, Kyle Stevenson.
Another segment within a segment.
Let's go for it.
Welcome to the media tab. Last of Us Season 3 may be the final one. This comes from Push Square. As part of a Deadline article, Chairman and CEO Casey Bloys is asked if The Last of Us and Hacks will be finished once Season 3 has been released. Bloys responded, quote, "It certainly seems that way, but on decisions like that, we will defer to the showrunners, so you can ask them," end quote. Third season of The Last of Us, which is confirmed to be happening, will adapt Abby's side of The Last of Us 2, and now presumably also include the Santa Barbara sequences at the end of the PS5, PS4 game. It's due out in 2027. Craig Mazin previously said that he's deciding whether to split the rest of the story into 2 seasons. So it looks like they're deferring to Craig, I guess, but it's not out of the option for a third one to be done.
I think third and be done is the smart decision here.
Sure.
I think the way season 2 landed was not great. I think hindsight being that 2020.
I disagree.
The writing for Ellie, I am still a little angry about. But I think this is how they get it right. In my eyes. Don't let it overstay its welcome. Focus on Abby. Caitlin Denver, she's a fantastic actress. Give her the spotlight. And then...
Is it messed up for you too, Kyle, or just me?
No, you sound like you're underwater.
You're talking into a bottle underwater.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Okay, well, you're fine on my end, both of you guys.
Now you're back.
There we go. I don't know what happened.
Your mouth and it fixed it. Joe is AI.
I am cyborg.
Dude, you literally just rubbed your mouth and it fixed your audio.
That's crazy.
Oh. People pop. Like, what do you think? Good news, bad news?
I didn't watch season 2, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I do think based off of the game, it would have made sense to have Santa Barbara be a different season if you were going to flesh it out and add more to it. But I also think you could probably cut a lot out of Santa Barbara and just make it like an episode or 2.
Yeah.
So I think they'll do okay.
Yeah,
they'll do okay. And also, like you said, you don't want to overstay your welcome.
Yeah, I'd be perfectly fine as well if like the final episode is that Santa Barbara section, and it's like an hour 45 long, like Stranger Things length finale, and that'd be totally fine.
Yeah, 100%. All right, Kyle. What else we got?
We get more PlayStation entertainment news. God of War gets more casting. It's confirmed that Alistair Duncan will reprise his role as Mimir, the comical and knowledgeable head Kratos carries around with him. Then the dwarven blacksmiths of Brock and Sindri are being played by Danny Woodburn and Jeff Golka. Duncan's work will already be familiar to God of War fans in God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. He also voiced characters in Death Stranding 2, The President, and the Middle-earth games on PS4. Danny Woodburn plays Brock, and he's starred in The Witcher, Watchmen, and Seinfeld. And Jeff Golka then plays his brother Sindri, who's been in The X-Files and Stan Helsing.
Honestly, amazing.
I also forgot that we also got the Thor news too.
What's that?
Over the week, they cast Thor as well.
Oh, right. It's the guy from Severance, which I heard one line from him, and I was like, oh, my.
And he looks perfect, too, which is even better.
100%, dude. He looks like a big dude who could beat me up.
Olafur Dari Olafsson is Thor.
I even got the name. Jesus Christ.
What, was that it? It was Thor, Mimir, Brock, and Sindri. Were there any other roles that were cast? I feel like there were.
We're still waiting on
Furious.
Freya. And
we got Heimdall, right? Didn't we get Heimdall?
Yeah, so we've gotten that before.
Casting. That guy looks like such a douche.
We got Kratos. It's Atreus and Freya, the last two, and Freya's brother.
And yeah.
Friar? No. That's
yeah. Could be Crush for Atreus.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, them.
Why am I blanking on her name?
Don't worry. It's kind of a spoiler. I'm gonna get yelled at.
Yeah, and the one that they fight, the big one. I don't know if it's okay to say her name. I don't want to say it just in case. The boss fight, the giant boss fight.
Yeah.
With the song that sounds like they're doing Paint It Black, like a remake of Paint It Black.
Yeah.
How'd you take the news here, Light? Excited?
Love it. I think the casting is looking real good so far.
I
think Atreus is going to be the most difficult, and it makes sense that's why we don't know it yet.
We also got Odin, Mandy Patinkin.
Oh yeah. Odin. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Which is, I love Mandy Patinkin. He's great.
100%. All right, gang.
Too old for Atreus. I don't think they would do that.
Yeah.
No, it has to be someone.
What about the kid that's in that new Game of Thrones show?
Oh,
the bald kid.
Yeah.
He might be too young though. Actually.
Yeah. I just saw one little short of him. He's like, I don't like cursing. I don't quite care for it. I don't like when I do it on the show. God, all right, little kid. You don't got him. You don't want
My daughter's already dropping F-bombs. I'm just kidding. She's not really calmed down, chat.
They're at home words. It's okay.
Exactly. She's stealing his gold coins.
She is a thief, but she does not drop F-bombs.
She has a moral code.
She draws the line at swearing.
All right, gang. What you been playing, T?
I'm still playing the same thing. Cyberpunk 2077, working on my platinum. I think I'm officially up to 7 trophies now. Still working on my island on Animal Crossing, and still slowly but surely playing through Ghost of Yotei. I am up in the cold part. I forget what it's called now. Blanking on it. Where you meet the Kitsune. I've got my Kusarigama weapon.
Oh, nice.
And I think I'm about to face off against the Kitsune. We tracked, we found that they're making some poison, and we're going to the place where the poison's being made or something. I don't know. So, yeah.
Man. Yeah, there's some good lore bits in there.
Yes, there are.
I'm excited.
Yeah, very excited for you. Kyle Stevenson.
Hi, it's me.
We've both been playing Cairn.
Shout out to Papa Ginger for the code that they provided.
Thank you.
Cairn's kind of incredible.
Right?
It is.
Did I have that on my...
You did. That's what I was hinting at. You got 16 points for it. So your code Violet is erased.
Net 0 now?
Exactly.
Now I'm at 0.
No, I think you got another one that got some points. So I think you're good.
You're in the green, dude.
Yes!
Cairn, if you're not familiar, is a kind of true to life climbing game where you play as Ava, and she's trying to get to the summit of the mountaintop Kami, or Cammy, and I don't say this lightly. I'm getting the same feeling playing through Karen that I got playing through Celeste. And Celeste means a whole lot to me about Madeline's journey up that mountain and learning about herself as we go. I am learning a whole lot about Ava in this climb up. Kami, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's on paper simple to control, where you are climbing and you, with every press of square on the DualSense, you will, your hand will go up and reach for a spot. Your other hand, your other foot, your left foot, right foot. Basically, whatever needs to move first is the one that you will move. There is an option where you can move whatever limb you want to move first, but they were like, don't do that on your first playthrough. You got to learn everything first because things will get crazy.
It's pretty much, if I dare interject,
Of course.
it's like, what if first off, this is from the game bakers. They made games like Fury, right? So it's like very action-packed game.
And Haven, I believe.
Yes. And so you're like, how does this studio go from a game like Fury to a game like Karen where it is essentially like if you took the climbing mechanics out of Breath of the Wild meets the journey aspect of Death Stranding, and then just you sprinkle in a little quump for good measure. That's what Karen is. It's really just all about the climbing up, carving your path to get to the same destination, though your path may be a little bit more treacherous than mine. Yeah, I agree with you, Kyle. Like, and I'll let you get back in the driver's
Yeah,
seat.
no.
It's phenomenal.
And the performances that I've gotten from Ava so far, I'm not there. The really cool thing too is when you boot up or load a save, it will actually show you your path up the mountain. It'll show your path, which I love. So I to me, it looks like I'm halfway up. Just the little bits of like you have your little Climbot robot that like helps you out with your little pittons and can compost trash you find on the mountain into chalk, which will increase your grip. But like getting voicemail messages from your loved ones being played through the robot, and the more you learn about Ava's headspace is fascinating, and I have teared up multiple times while playing because she is also going through some things that I'm not going to spoil anything and everything because I'm eventually going to be writing a review on 61indie.com for this. So like I want to try to save a lot of that for that because I'm getting a lot out of it. And I find myself as I'm playing, I'm like feeling like I am exerting myself as Ava climbing this mountain.
Yeah.
I am taking in deep breaths when she's taking deep breaths. I am tensed up because when you're about to fall, she gets shaky and starts like, whoa. And then if you fall, it is disastrous.
Yeah.
It's important to use your pittons correctly and know when to cook things and drink and stuff. There is a survival element, which is super important for this one. I haven't like let my hunger meter go down yet or thirst meter go down yet or temperature, so I don't know what happens at that point. But as Joe on the video version is playing a trailer for it, it is gorgeous. It also does the thing that I love Death Stranding for, where in important moments the music will swell up, but in the in-between times it's just you and the sounds of the weather while you're climbing this very treacherous climb. It's super special, and like for PlayStation specifically, it's PC and PlayStation, I believe, right now.
Yeah.
The DualSense is fantastic.
Yeah.
It at like the feedback on the R2 when you're rappelling down the rope, it actually feels like you're reclipping. Like it forces your finger to go up. Obviously all the audio from the robot is coming through the speaker. It's really, really good. I can't stop saying great things about it. The frame rate dips every once in a while, and it's a bummer, but
yeah,
it's really impressive.
It's super impressive. This is what I'll say about Karen. For me, if this came out last year, this would have been on my short list. This would have been easily one of the top 5 games of last year. It's so darn good because yeah, I think the thing I was surprised by it, first off, like the climbing mechanics are pretty unforgiving if you're on normal. And I think the great thing about it is, though there are accessibility features, they do encourage you. Like, listen, we get this game is supposed to be difficult, and it is frustrating. There are times where I'm controlling Ava, and I'll be honest, it pisses me off when like she can't grip or she slips up. And there was one part where she falls. I'm like, and literally we said at the same time, we're like, fuck, like me and her. She's like, I'm so tired of this. I'm like, same. Like it's so I'm just so taken aback by not only are the journey mechanic, like the climbing mechanic so awesome, but it's also the story just kind of sneaks up on you. And you really it does a really good job of telling the story of Ava through just the environmentally through the robot, through the loading screen parts, through these little cutscenes through characters you meet along the way.
And like you're gonna love this through the letters and stuff with
I
characters.
do love
Like
that.
there is some ish stuff going on in here with a couple of characters. I'm like, oh my god, I love the world building and
I love
there's
that.
real people.
The
Yeah.
environmental
and,
storytelling is incredible. So I was really scared. I'm like, this is game of the year, like contender stuff, and I was gonna get mocked for it because truly, I'm like,
no,
I want to platinum this game. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can, but I'm gonna give it a good old college try. This game's incredible.
This on the video version. There's a clip just played climbing. I'm at a point, I don't know how far you're in, Joe, but there's like a temple recessed into the mountainside.
Yep.
And it does this really cool thing where like you can pan out and try to find a route. And I saw something all the way down the opposite direction. I'm like, ooh, that looks interesting. I wonder if I can go there.
Yes.
You totally can, and you unlock something that helps your journey out even more. And then you're just climbing up through the temple to get to the point where you are at the beginning. It's just, it rewards your exploring. There's usually something super valuable or super meaningful at the end of each route you go. And I love like just the other like real NPCs you run into, because they are also completely different from Ava so far.
Yeah.
Where like you're learning even more about her as the journey's going through. So yeah, it's really, really good. It should be on your short list to play this year at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. And it doesn't seem overly long. I think it's like 15 hours.
15-ish hours. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good time. All right, listen. One last game I do need to speak on. And I wanna set this one up because this is all Luke Lore's fault. He goes, hey, listen, I got this interview. I want to, I want to do on my show. I want to get to know this game so I can speak more knowledgeably on it and all that jazz. And I was like, okay, cool. All right, I'll join you on this multiplayer game. So here I am, and I'm talking about Splitgate 2. Y'all are sleeping on this game, y'all. It's unabashedly Halo 3, and they're like, okay, what if we just put portals in Halo? And that's what this game is.
You know who's very good at Splitgate?
Well, who?
Mike Towndrow.
Mike, let's go. You and
like
me,
top
buddy.
of the leaderboard. He keeps bragging about it every time I see him.
Dude, it's so good. It's
Joe
so
will
good.
do anything but finish Edge Runners.
Yep.
Yep.
Or Claire Obscure.
Yep. I'll wear the hat while I'm playing this game, guys. This is so good. It's a ton of fun. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did. And this is very platinumable. So it's one of those like just play it in time, you'll get it. This will be something like I'll eventually get with the boys. I think this is like a 50 to 100 hour plat, but I think I can do it.
Whoa. Okay.
It's a time commitment, but it's a whole lot of fun. I've enjoyed my time with Splitgate too. Yeah. Shouldn't have worn the hat. That was a dumb idea. But nonetheless, what's not a
There's
dumb
also
idea?
the things coming out of his mouth too. So.
Yeah.
Well, is it a dumb idea Portals and Halo, and every time I play the game, I always go, "Hey guys, look at us! We're playing with portals." No one laughs at me.
So, Kat, it says, Joe, I have an interview with Sandfall soon. I need your input on the ending. Don't fact me, just trust.
Okay, I'm on it.
Yeah, so.
It's got multiplayer in there.
He doesn't even know what Sandfall is. Ugh.
Can I say one thing? I was playing. I had a good comeback. I want you guys to rate the comeback at a scale of 1 to 10. I killed a guy in Arc Raiders, right? Because I've been also playing that, and he called
What's the hour
me
count?
281.
Jeez.
And he called me some racial slurs, typical internet racial slurs, right? You can guess it. Awful. And I hate, like, when people get all racist, it really does trigger me. It actually does ruin my night. And then, like, I want to make sure I kill them. And if I lose by them, I do turn off I was like, oh, this gives me the ick. So as he's calling me these slurs, I go, no way, racial slurs, my only weakness, and then I just killed him dead.
Nice.
And then someone else killed me, and I think it was one of his buddies. I go, just tell your friend, it's not racial slurs, it's bullets that kill people. Thought it was good. All right, I don't regret telling that tale. Okay, are you holding on to anything at all?
Yes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We go. Prepare. Ooh, what's that?
Oh,
Oh, look at that little statue. It's a little fella.
Can I
Prepare
just
to drop.
quick story
Yes.
of course.
for this? Mr. Light bought this. It was on eBay, a cheaper price than it had been. Still way too much money. But our daughter loves Claire Obscure, obviously. So he saw it, so he got it. Also wrote a letter from Gustav, because that's her favorite character, saying that I'm so impressed that you beat the game, to my friend Baby Light.
That's so sweet.
She was so excited opening this up that it was from Gustav. And then she comes up to me almost in tears because she's so happy. And she goes, Mama, do you think that because there's decorations on it, do you think Sophie sent this too? Does that mean Sophie's my friend? Because she loves Gustav and Sophie. They're her favorite. She was so, like, teary-eyed just because she was so happy, running around like she was on crack. And it was just the cutest, most heartwarming thing. So money well spent.
Yeah.
And
beautiful.
now also we get to also have this in our house. So it's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the actual music box?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
You
really
hear
nice.
some of it. It's good.
Yeah. My pop filter's too good, apparently.
Yeah.
I know, dude,
That's
really
awesome. It
good.
looks fantastic.
That's
very good.
awesome. That's awesome. First off, this girl, she's the luckiest little girl. She's got the best parents. My dumbass would be like, here's this toy. And then it's like, no. Here's a letter from Jesus.
Well, it also came with Gustav's journal, and she was flipping through it, and she was like, oh, you recognize this, Mama? Look at that. So
That's
cute.
awesome.
That's
awesome. Kyle Stevenson,
Yes.
what came out this week, dude?
Not this week. This is what's coming to PlayStation next week.
Next week.
February 11th from Grasshopper Manufacturer, Romeo is a Dead Man. Comes to PS5. On February 12th, Blaze Blue or Blaze Blue, I can never figure out which one it is. Entropy Effect X comes out on PS5. And also on February 12th, Ride 6 comes to PS5. Another motorcycle game. 6 of them, huh? It's crazy. On February 12th, Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties comes to PS5 and PS4. Clue, Murder by Death comes out on February 13th on PS5. They look like claymation versions of the characters. That looks very odd. Did not realize this was next week. High on Life 2 comes out on February 13th
really?
Oh,
on
wow.
PS5.
Off the radar.
That's according to Game Informer's list. I don't know if it's super up to date. But also on February 13th comes Reanimal to PS5. Cannot wait for Reanimal.
That one snuck up on me.
Yeah. And then on February 13th as well on PS5, it was already on Switch last year, but Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma comes to PS5. Lots more new games.
God, man, February.
Yeah.
Let's relax.
Hey,
Hey,
we're also, 3 weeks away from Resident Evil. So
Yeah. Do you think with now GTA firmly November, we're gonna see some release dates, man? You know what I mean? I hope so. Unfortunately, it's the last segment, but our favorite segment of the show. It's time for Sony Pony Express.
Yeah.
That's right, Cowboy. Cowboy Danger D writes in, question for the Sony Pony Express. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
So I just bought this nifty handheld device holding pillow from the company Mechanism, and it is fantastic. My question is, what is your favorite gaming adjacent item, such as earphones, gaming desk, monitor chair, etc.? As always, much love, shiny side up, and remember, when you goon to the moon, you must inform the Galactic Federation that you are quote unquote coming.
That's right. That's right. Well, let's not be crass. We're arriving when you get. I've arrived. All right, fair enough.
I hate that you've introduced gooning to this family-friendly show.
Yeah,
Gang,
Joe. So family friendly.
Come on, dude.
I had a great shirt idea. These guys shot me
We
down.
do need a shirt that just says yeehaw.
Yes. Just yeehaw.
Just yeehaw, and then it can say like Sony Pony Express little underneath or something like that.
Oh, fair enough.
I would love to bring back the Sony Pony Express shirt that we have.
All right. That's coming.
Have you ever seen it, Light?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so
I gotta
good.
find the final. I gotta find the final.
Or, well, we'll talk about this post show.
Yeah,
Post show
no,
idea.
100%.
I got a couple ideas.
But yeah, no, I've seen this, and I Cowboy, I'm sorry, you did DM me. It's been a busy week. Tell me how this thing works, because it looks interesting. It looks like something I would mess with. So let me know, because this looks cool. Yeah, there you go. Look at that shirt. But I had a good shirt idea.
I do like it.
It was a marathon theme, and instead of saying marathon, it's goon, and and then underneath, because the catchphrase is something along the lines of like, "Escape will make me God." It's gooning will make me God.
I love how just to bring back a little callback here, okay?
Yeah.
For everybody new, I'm sorry. I love how there were complaints early on that I was making the show inappropriate with
Get
my
'em.
vulgarity.
Yeah.
Get him.
And prior to me coming onto the show, pun intended, you already have a whole goon merch line. But
Which-
I'm the one who made
Which
the
Joe
show
did.
vulgar.
Joe did on his own. I had no input on. I would not have wanted it anyway.
A lady saying the word penis.
Yeah.
Audacity. A man talking about gooning. It's just another Thursday.
Yep.
Xbox, clip that.
Just saying. A girl can't chant penis. Come on.
Listen, we're in this community. We goon together. We don't.
No, we
goon at
don't.
all.
We really don't.
We definitely do not.
All right. Real sticks in the mud here.
Shout out to It's Me, the Broke Boy in chat, who gave us a $10 super chat.
Ooh, hello, thank you.
They write, I got my Expedition 33 monolith set a few weeks ago. Just got noticed yesterday that they shipped my Expedition 33 6LP vinyl soundtrack and 8 CD soundtrack set. Got 8 different versions of the game. Oh boy.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And
Love
Joe
it.
still hasn't finished it.
I'll get to it.
Nor will he ever. Dude, just put it on easy.
I am. I can't do turn based. I can't do
You're
it.
crazy.
I'm sorry.
Favorite gaming adjacent item, everybody.
Yeah.
What is it?
Um,
I don't have one now because I don't have many. Shout out to, I believe they're like the standard like Walmart, Kmart, like rocker gaming chairs that I had in high school. They're like the really low seats to the ground that had like speakers in them and like a cup holder or a pocket, whatever. I love that thing. Incredibly uncomfortable, but it was cool.
Dude, I want to just say adjacent. This recliner I bought like a year and a half ago already broke. Like really?
We have
Bob's-
reclining couches that are creaking already.
Bob's Furniture, you let me down in a major way, and I will never forgive you guys. Kyle's frozen on my end. What about your end?
Same. And
Right,
he's
right.
frozen like it looks like he's doing a fabulous hair flip. You know, like a Pantene commercial.
He looks like an indie rock album cover.
Easy breezy, beautiful Kyle girl. Oh, and he's
Clip
back.
it.
He's back.
Clip it. Because I didn't see it. I can hear. That's the thing that drives me nuts. I hear you fine. I see you fine. Why am I the only one frozen?
I don't know.
I can't think of anything like cool techie wise like that I like, but I just love my nerd shit. Like my little collectibles. I love getting my little collectibles. I love my stuffies and my pillows. I love my little tchotchkes.
Yeah.
Give me all the tchotchkes.
I like that. Tchotchkes. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know. This chair's pretty good, cool. But then it's also uncomfortable. Like I truly have to find a better gaming chair. Anybody have any notes? Let me know.
They say just get an office chair.
Yeah, I was gonna say pro tip: don't get a chair that has gaming in it.
Well, this is an office chair, but like after like the 2-hour mark, my butt starts hurting. That's why when you see me like this, I'm lifting myself up, putting myself back down because a butt hurts.
I should let me give you a link to this chair. This chair's nice.
Okay.
Even this chair, which was gifted to me, because transparency, was gifted to me from Xbox. Corporate shill over here.
Yep.
Is an actual like office chair brand. I can't remember the name of the brand now. Sorry.
I think it's called.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And it is very comfortable. Don't get me wrong, but it's still not comfortable. Like compared to my last chair, it's amazing. Like I can sit in this. I will record 2 movies in a row, no issue. But by the end of the night, I'm still like, all over the place. And my problem is I can't have my feet down. I think I need to get a chair with a footrest, and I need to lift my desk up higher, and I need to put my feet up because I can't sit. It's physically painful for me to sit with my feet down. It feels like there's ants walking in them. So I have a footstool under here, but it's just a regular footstool. So then my knees hit my desk because I'm like this under my desk. And then it's just like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So I don't think that's the chair's fault. I think that's just like a me issue. But I need a chair that's got a footstool. Although this one has a wider butt base, so I can actually sit crisscross applesauce sometimes. Or when I'm editing, I can sit like this. With my knees up.
Dang.
So
see,
like
that's what I get jealous of you normies because you're like, let me put my butt is just on the entire seat. There's no I'm gonna put my foot on it like I'm showing off. I'm right there with you though. I need like a leg extension. I want my legs up.
I have these little it's like a footrest, but they're foam.
Okay.
And they're curved. So like my knees aren't like super high up. They're pretty comfortable. They're not bad. And they don't break the bank either.
What's the next question you got here?
Dwayne Rocksha writes in, hello, Trio. Long time, no time. The game I'm playing at the moment just did something I love. The map wrapped around, revealing that it's a cylinder, or a globe, rather, than a flat 2-dimensional surface.
Oh, like the Earth?
This is a pretty common trope, particularly for search action games in recent experience, but whenever it happens, I'm always surprised and thrilled. So, do you all have a favorite common trope in games that excites you? Some other examples to get you thinking are when the bad guy becomes a party member and a new big bad gets revealed. You defeat a hard boss to discover they have a second or third form. Yep. The credits are interactable, etc., etc.
I'm going to just jump right in here. When I found out I was Ocarina of Time, still honestly my favorite boss fight ever is the Ganondorf boss fight at the end. Oh my God, when I found out there was a second phase, insert the Joe Rogan meme where they're all freaking out. They're like, oh my God, like the crowd's going wild. Because that was me and my brother and my cousin. We were like, what? The first phase was already so hard, and it was... I love that shit, man. And then like you beat him. It's like it's same with Sekiro. Sekiro does it with the monkey. It's like, I killed this giant ape. That's great. I'm even looting the body, and then all of a sudden a twitch, and it just gets up. It's like, what up? Love that. Love it.
I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm alive.
Exactly. The TP and a wigwam effect. Kyle Stevenson. What about you?
Kind of similar to the bad guy becoming a party member thing.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for your friend turns on you. That's just like an entertainment trope in general. Because I feel like even if I see it coming, it still hits so hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy that.
What say you, Light? What's your favorite trope in a game?
I don't know. Because I feel like I struggle with those types of things because since I'm an avid reader too, I see a lot of them coming beforehand, which doesn't always take away from it, but a lot of times I can just tell. Like, for example, and I'm not going to say anything specific because spoilers, the game's still new, but in Yote, there was one thing that happened pretty early in the game, and I kind of called it immediately when I met the character. And there's something else that I think they're setting up for. I don't know exactly what they're setting up for, but with this character that I just met in this region that I'm in right now, there's definitely something more going on there. And I've got different theories and stuff, but like, I'm not going to be surprised, I don't think, at anything that happens. So to me, sometimes that takes away. And that's not the game's fault. That doesn't mean it's bad writing. I think it's just because I'm such an avid reader. I've been there. I've seen it. You know what I mean? And now that I'm also watching a ton of movies, it's hard to be surprised.
Yeah.
A lot of times now. So for me, I think my favorite trope is just like building a group of friends in general. Like going to a new area, meeting a new person, and adding them to your group, and just unlocking their story, unlocking their history. But then now you've got your little gang together. I just love that. That's my favorite.
Like when you finally assemble the whole crew.
When you've assembled the Avengers, I love it.
Yeah.
I'll go one step further. Same type of thing. Assemble the whole team, and then the final mission is like a suicide mission.
That's what I was about to add, dude. Like, give me some.
It's
Mass
like
Effect 2.
You don't like that?
No, don't let him. I also hate when you assemble the crew and then they separate. Like Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. I just got my crew together. What do you mean we're going on different adventures now?
No.
I don't
the
like
whole
that.
crew. Yeah.
Let me stay together with my homies.
Yeah, that's
I get
fair.
that.
That's fair.
Get that. What's the next question here?
M9 Prime writes in, question for the Sony Pony Express. Yeehaw. So the other night, I impulsively bought Gradius Origins, which is a collection of all the old Gradius games, because I saw it 50% off, and I used to love those games back in the day. However, with all the games I have to play, it wasn't the best choice. So, Trophy Room Trio, what was your last impulse purchase, and what was the impulse purchases you may have regretted once you clicked the buy button?
Every single one.
Yes, Light.
You know how there's like that slew of games that came out that all had the same name, kind of. Like Wukong.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah. Black Myth Wukong.
That one. Black Myth Wukong. I had no interest in that game, and then everyone was playing it, and everyone's like, "This game's dope," and I was getting major FOMO, and I was like, "You know what? I played Bloodborne. I'm gonna like this. It's gonna be fine." And I bought it, and it was it was not my cup of tea. I think I got through like the first boss, and I had fun. I did like a first impressions video on it on my channel, but then I was like, "This is not what I want in a game. I don't know why I bought this. I knew I wasn't gonna love this. Like I shouldn't have do that."
So I think I'm doing it right now.
With Splitgate?
Yeah.
No. First off, there's a Chapel Roan skin in Fortnite. No regrets there.
Someone take this man's card away. Does she have her Grammys dress on?
What's that? No. Hands. No. we stand Chapel Roan, but it's in a like, you know.
Yeah, I don't like Chapel Roan in that way.
Sure.
The dress was cool though. Anyway.
Yeah. I got Neo 3 on Amazon here. Let me type in Neo 3. Now, these games are hard. I've never beaten a single one of them. The reason why I got it, I ordered it, was because it comes with a steelbook.
He's a slut
I
for a
played the demo.
steelbook.
I played the demo. I was like, this demo's pretty cool. And then I was like, literally this morning I woke up. I was like, I need to cancel this pre-order. I'm being stupid with my money. I gotta.
Yeah, you gotta save up because you gotta come to the Ratchet Chat soon.
Exactly. So I was like, I gotta save up for Rochester. But then Kami on Twitter is like, you're gonna really like it. If you play Bloodborne and beat it, you're gonna beat this.
Don't listen to it.
Joe, you might be the most impressionable person that I know.
Because Joe, here's the thing: you just want Bloodborne 2.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it, thinking that it's gonna scratch that itch, and it's not. And then the itch is gonna be raw.
Samurai.
You're gonna have picked the scab off, and it's gonna be annoying again because all you want is a Bloodborne, and also you've wasted your money on a game you're not gonna beat.
I'm also not surprised in the slightest because this is the same human being. And if you're watching the video version, you can see it clear as day. Who was like, do I get a second PS5 for my PC?
Yeah.
And you can clearly see it over his shoulder.
Right here.
It's like right there.
Well, that's just because the way the camera.
Oh, sure. So your room is like 100 feet long, is what you're saying.
I mean, it's quite large.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, don't like to brag.
Also, I would like to ask, I forgot which ones you bought at Black Friday, but did you even play Sonic Crossworld?
Dude, so here's the thing. Sonic Crossworld sold 1 million. No, don't you laugh. It's a great
Get out the
time.
list of excuses.
It's a great time. I've been playing it, and I think I can platinum that one.
Okay.
It's fun. It's a fun turn your brain off. Now, have I played Kingdom Come Deliverance too?
That is not a turn your brain off, though, to be fair.
Exactly. I just want to be Henry.
Did you pick up Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch too? Like
No.
you said you were going to? Good.
No.
Okay.
No, but I have that GameStop gift card. It's there.
Use it by Marathon or something. Like get PlayStation
I
Store.
already have Marathon.
The collection edition key that you got it with the game key?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you got the one without the key.
No.
Gotcha.
I have my sources. Yeah. Jeez.
So you didn't buy the game key, though. You got it from your sources.
That was a wink.
For audio listeners who just heard silence for a really long time, we're just winking at each other.
Exactly. Listen, I have sources, you know.
Just
I
like
talk
I
to
have
Mr. Marathon
friends.
all the time. Yeah, righty.
I'm
Next question.
Well, I'm trying to think of my impulse purchase. Because I've done a
That
lot.
stupid hat. Stupid.
Guys, we're sassy tonight. What's in the water?
You guys really just were dogging me a second ago.
Um,
I didn't mean that.
We love you, Joe.
I've had some impulse purchases for like another MLB The Show reference in the show, like the in-game currency, so I can buy packs to get new players. I've had that kind of regret because I get nothing from it. I was like, oh, that's a waste of real earned money for these digital cards to use in a game that I'm just buying a new one next year. It's real stupid. I just love it. But like I've rebought a game recently. I think it was one of the Wolfensteins, even though I have it physically, and I just didn't feel like getting up off my shelf. So yeah, I did the thing that I hate, but you know what? It's whatever.
Yeah, but
yes.
fuck Nazis, right? So let's.
Oh my God,
let's the studio
absolutely.
who says fuck Nazis, more money. I like that.
Dude, there's one now.
Absolutely.
It's like a Nazi hunter game. It's coming out on Steam. I saw that Nobel tweeted it out. I was like, oh man, you're really stabbing this Nazi.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes, brother.
Let's go.
You glorious bastards. Let's do it.
Such a good movie.
Really good. Final question for the show tonight comes to us from Toxic. Hey, Trophy Room Trio. Long time no speak. Question for the Sony Pony Express. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Hope you all are doing well. It was news to me last week, but Crimson Desert has gone gold as of a couple of weeks ago. This game is my personal most highly anticipated game of 2026. Yes, even over Wolverine, GTA 6. It's not coming out this year. And apparently Fable on PlayStation. Anyway, I know for most people this game is going to fly under the radar, so I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on this upcoming release. Last week they started up a developer series that goes in depth on different parts of the game, so this new video series has me even more excited. Share your thoughts, please. Much love.
All right, Toxic. I hate to be that guy. I did play it last year, and I did not.
Don't yuck anyone's yum.
I'm not yucking your yum.
I'm gonna have the opposite viewpoint, so go for it.
Okay.
I'll defend his yum.
All right, good. I played it last year, and I just did not like it. The controls were too cumbersome, and then when the guy was like, "Oh, think of it like a fighter game, not like an average AC game," and I was like, "And you couldn't have lost me even further." Now, from what I've been corrected on socials, apparently a lot of like the controls have been fixed. So who knows? Maybe this is then right up my alley. Maybe they listen to some feedback and whatever. I look at it, it looks very impressive. I just feel like it's doing a lot. And is it the jack of all trades, master of none, or is it this next generational thing? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to land, like you said. I totally agree with that, Joe. They are trying to do a lot with it. If it hits, it's going to be amazing, but that's a lot to make hit. So I do understand your trepidation there. Um, However, I am going to counter we played it at PAX a year ago,
Yeah.
a demo version of the game, and they literally threw us into the boss fights. So I don't think that that's necessarily a fair judge for that type of a game, because this is absolutely not just an Assassin's Creed game where you can just go in and button mash and be okay. You need to slowly learn your character, slowly learn your build, slowly understand the button inputs like a fighting game. Even though like a Bloodborne or something like that, though, I would say, where you need to actually understand what you're doing and do it intentionally. This is not a game where you're just going to be pressing buttons and fighting and find success. This is a game where you're going to have to learn your moves, learn what works, learn what doesn't. So I think it's going to be more deep and detailed than people realize. And if that's your cup of tea and it hits it, I think that's going to be great. If that's not your cup of tea and you just want like a hack and slash dodge kind of feel like the new Assassin's Creed games, that's not going to be for you. So I agree with Joe. I don't necessarily think this game is probably going to be for me. But I do think if they've cleaned some things up and you're starting it from the beginning and not in the middle of a boss fight, I do think it's going to be a very different experience. And there is a lot to be excited about here.
Darn, I dropped my fidget thing, but yes, I agree. 100%.
And also, I didn't throw it in the flash news, but apparently on day one, it will be PS5 Pro enhanced.
Ooh.
So if you have a Pro, you're going to be able to run it and at the best possible settings. So
and hopefully they added inverted controllers, because I've talked about this before when I was trying to play. They did not. Now this happens a lot with demos. This is not unique to Crimson Desert, but there was no inversion. So I'm fighting the boss staring at the grass like this or staring at the sky like this, and I'm just winging it,
tying it to our last question, I feel like this, if it does hit and they do nail it and it does tutorialize and everything makes sense, this might be an impulse purchase for me.
Okay.
Because right now it's off my radar. It's coming out in March, right?
Yes.
I think so. Like,
I think so.
March is already looking to be super stacked for me. So I don't know if I could add a big, gigantic open world that does all these really cool looking things at the same time. So, but if everyone's glowing and raving about it, I might just have to buy it immediately.
Kyle, we should just get Monster Hunter Wilds at that rate.
You know what, Light? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Plot twist, we both platinum it. Secretly.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
You guys are actually secret Monster Hunter sickos. I love it. Yeah, I know. I'll be on Centauri 5, right? That's the marathon planet.
Sure.
All month long. Can't wait. How many hundreds of hours do you think I'm going to get in that one?
Well, you have how many in Arc Raiders?
281.
I say at least 200.
I think you're going to rival my MLB The Show numbers.
All right.
Ooh, that should be a bet. Ooh, that should be a bet. Because they both come out in March.
Yeah?
Which one of us will have more hours in that said game? Me with MLB The Show, Joe with Marathon.
I don't know. You go deep in.
I was going to say, Kyle, I think you win because you always, you try to be the first to platinum it, but then it's also just, your comfort food. So
That's
even
fair.
when you're playing other
That's fair.
things, you just go into it. Versus Joe is going to go obsessive mode for a little while, and then he's going to fall off of it for a little while,
totally
and then
fair.
he's going to go back into it for a little while,
That's totally fair.
Whereas
I have
you'll just
ADHD.
consistent drip be playing it,
That is fair. That is fair. But Arc Raiders was what, in November?
Yes. October 30th.
Okay, so
That's true. It's been a solid run.
280 hours in 3 months?
I think we need to start a spreadsheet, and at the end of every month, you have to upload your hours. With a
We have to
screenshot.
clock in and clock out.
Right, with a screenshot so we can prove it.
I love that.
I like
And then
that.
at the end of the year, we'll do something with it.
I know. Well, listen, gang, that's been the trophy room this week. before we get on out of here? Is there anything you'd like to spotlight before we get on?
Just my usual stuff. Gaming content over on Lightweight Gaming, reaction content over at Lightweight Reacting, and on socials all over the place.
How about you, Kyle Stevenson? Also, what does your hat say for realsies, though? It says New York. What's this?
New York or nowhere.
I like that.
New York.
Yeah. I just remembered you called it a stupid hat before, and now I'm angry all over again. You can find me, Mr. Case, at pretty much everywhere. Writing a ton of news and stuff at 61indie.com, so go check them out. A lot of really, really fun indie games to look forward to. And last week's message also applies here. Be kind, everyone. Support each other. We will get through this with the help of each other. So tell people that you love them. Look out for your fellow human. And
Fuck ice.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, what was that? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Fuck ice.
Oh.
Also, shout out to
Clip that FBI guy.
shout out to John Wall, who hit me up and wanted me to be part of his anti-ice video with other creators. So yeah, it's very cool.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna be a part of it, but I was building the PC. Hey man, I love
Priorities, you know.
I mean,
PC,
I didn't have
standing against ice. I don't know.
Oh, listen,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know,
I had to take the HD 60 out of the old PC, and now I got to put it in the new PC. Stressing me out. Anyway, you can find me over at Mr. Badbit over on socials. You can find this show over on YouTube, where I do some weekly content as well. The next video is going to be about these earbuds, making it on Sunday. Pretty ecstatic about it. With all that said, with all that out of the way, if you really, really like this show, you can head on over to patreon.com/pstrophy. Support us there. And yeah, with all that said, with all that out of the way, everybody, we love y'all. Keep your wits about you. Keep hunting and keep playing PlayStation.
Bye. Love you.